be good. Yep, I'm live. What's the deal? What's the deal? Test, 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 test. Stoners Committee, what's the deal, man? What's good with my good people? What's going on? What's the deal? What's the word, man? Hold on, I'd like y'all to be able to see. Is that still over there? Yeah. See a little less that. See a little more of that. Okay. There we go. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on, man? Shout out Exotic Pop. What is the deal? What's going on? I'm solid. Can't complain, man. Actually, I will go on a limb and say I'm happy. I am happy. For different reasons. What's the deal, man? Palm trees in the chat. Yeah, shout out to Valley Side 818 Clothing. You know, they hook me up with care packages all the time. Out of all the brands, I feel like they've given me the most clothes. SFV, Valley Side 818 on Instagram. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on, my good people? Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're going to let this chat warm up. Palm trees in the chat. Shout out to Stoners Committee, one of the best minds on earth. Feel like my setup is looking nice. I see, okay, got my palm tree plugged in. You can see the Cali plug box. Shout out to Cali plug. You can see my LeBron James bobblehead and the LA Fitted from Intangible. You can see my Flavors R Us plushie, that pink plushie box right there by all the King Palm stuff. King Palm box, King Palm bongs, King Palm signs, the 2025 LA Freshman cover, that report card. It's in the game. Yeah, it's a real bobblehead from Dodger Stadium. What's the deal? What's the deal? Dejon going solo was the best move of his podcast career. Absolutely. I work better by myself. Other people just slow me down. I hate when there's lint on my hat. If it's ever lint on my hat, please let me know. It's like a pet peeve of mine. But, yeah, I work better by myself. I work much better. Oh, it's still lint on my hat. I work much better by myself. Shout out to an awful lot of cough syrup. It's one of my favorite hats right now, but it has a piece of lint on it. I need a lint brush. All right, anyhow. Palm trees in the chat. All right, I got to warm up while we let the chat warm up. You know, I say I want to start all the episodes talking about food because I'm only eating one meal a day due to the Ozempic, so at least we get to talk about food. So why not? Well, we was talking about shopping living that day. Interact. Okay. Hold on. Did I send it? So the warm up today is gonna be, what's the best hot sauce? Dun dun dun. The LA Fitted in the cut. Yes, it is. It's by Intangible Co on Instagram. But yeah. What's the best hot sauce? This is how we are warming up the show. No pun intended. 1 Tabasco, 2 Tapatio, 3 Crystals, 4 Louisiana hot sauce, 5 Cholula. Which one is the best? Let me start seeing some pics in the chat. What's the best hot sauce? One is cool. Like Tabasco sauce is cool. It definitely is spicy. It has a cool taste. It's just watery, and the spout on those bottles are too small. So you really have to shake the hot sauce bottle to get enough hot sauce on your chicken or whatever you're eating. So that's why I don't like Tabasco. 2 Tapatio is cool for like some enchiladas or like some Mexican food. If like say we run out of all the other hot sauce in the house and we got Tapatio, I'll mix it with ketchup, then I'll put it on chicken and it'll taste like black people hot sauce. But otherwise, and the other thing about Tapatio I feel like leaves your mouth burning after you're done eating. Like that's when your tongue and your mouth will be on fire the longest, I feel like, after eating Tapatio. It lingers. I'm going with 3 because Crystal's. Crystal's my favorite. It's spicy, but not too spicy. It's not all thick and salty, but it's not too watery. The spout dispenses a nice amount when you shake the bottle. I love it on fish. I love it on chicken. Crystal's is the best hot sauce. Larry James said Crystal. Stoners Committee's going with 4, Cholula. No, you said 4. 4 is Louisiana hot sauce. Louisiana is nasty. It's salty. It's just too acidic. It's way too salty, too thick. It looked like it got red dye in it. It stains everything you put in, like in a stain. Like if you get a little bit on your shirt or something and it stain, I feel like you're able to wash crystals out of something. It looks like it has red dye. I do not like Louisiana hot sauce at all. At all. And then 5, Cholula, or Cholula, however you say that. I feel like I only have had that. I've never had that in my house. I feel like I've had that when I went to Mexican restaurants and they have it on the table. Or like breakfast places when they want to serve hot sauce with like hash browns and shit. They'll have that bottle on the table. So to be honest, I really don't remember what that tastes like. I might have had it once though. But yeah, shout out to whoever made this tweet. These are the hot sauces that you guys get to pick from. Like I said, I'm going with 3. I had another warm up. Hold on. So a restaurant. Oh shoot, that's me going bowling last night. And I cannot show y'all my story because I do not want to get restricted. So hold on. Matter of fact, let me just look it up. There's a restaurant chain, a franchise called Every Table out here in LA. And here we go. They reposted my tweet. This is very food content heavy. So it says, I tweeted Every Table is so fire and they have chicken gumbo. Then they reached out to me and asked if they use my tweet in their post. I said, of course, because I love their chicken gumbo. As you know, I have a shellfish allergy, so I can't eat regular people gumbo. And it's rare that somebody cooks gumbo, especially in the family. They'll be like, why do I have to make gumbo without seafood in it for you? So the fact that they have a chicken and sausage gumbo at Every Table, I've been fucking it up. Really over the holidays during the winter when everybody else was cooking gumbo and I couldn't have any. That's when I was getting it from them. So shout out to Every Table. Shout out to them. And we might have some stuff in stores, and I'll leave it at that. What else did I have for my warm-up? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Don't worry about nothing. Tam and I are in agreement that guacamole is nasty. So you guys can't see her tweet, but she tweeted, should have known the $5 guacamole would taste like poison. Back to the $10 guacamole I go. I responded, guacamole is nasty in general. Do you like guac? If you like guac, go ahead and dip from my chat. It is so nasty. I even tweeted, I said guacamole tastes like spicy spit. Like guacamole is so fucking disgusting in my opinion. It is nasty, trash. Cannot fuck with it. What else did I tweet? Oh yeah, I tweeted guacamole tastes like spicy spit. No, thank you. Tam replied, I agree. I just started eating it last year due to a cultural immersion situation in the house. I don't see how people eat that shit. I don't like avocado. I don't like guacamole. That shit just nasty. Can't do it. Can't get jiggy with it at all. Can't get jiggy with guacamole at all. Sorry, not sorry. Cannot do it. But yeah, we're going to be starting every episode off with some food topics because it's my chance to like eat with my eyes, I guess. Also, DJ Artistic is not here. He will be back next week. DJ Artistic will be back next week. He will be the co-host for Mondays. The thing about, so shout out to him, congratulations on him. We just locked that in over the weekend. We had a dope stream last week. It hit 3K. You know, that's something the Monday show never did before until he came on it. So the views are finally starting to go up because they've been stuck at 2000, 2004 forever due to the last former co-host and whatnot. Nonetheless, so DJ Artistic is going to be joining us on some Mondays. Now, the reason I'm saying some Mondays, we had a conversation about it. This is why, like, I've always been like hesitant to bring a DJ on board because I've always wanted to have a DJ be a co-host on the show because DJs are very knowledgeable about music and they're outside, they're in the field, they see how people react to it, and they know the records, they know the history of hip hop. Most DJs, I've always wanted to have a DJ co-host. It makes perfect sense, especially for a music platform. However, as you guys know, DJs get booked a lot. So like right now, DJ Artistic is out of town. You get what I'm saying? So it's like DJ Artistic is going to be on the channel regularly, and we are going to do the Music Mondays thing and run up our content as much as we can. But he let me know when we had our conversation that it can't be every Monday because some Mondays he's going to be out of town. He's a celebrity DJ. He DJs for artists. He DJs at clubs, lounges. He DJed for the fucking mayor not too long ago. Like, he has to travel. So I hate guacamole. Guacamole's not healthy. Don't make it seem like it's all you fat. That's why you don't like guacamole. What the fuck you talking about? Anywho, shout out to DJ Artistic. Looking forward to seeing you next week. He'll be back next Monday, the 16th, and we'll be doing it up. Also, it's March. That means it's my birthday month. Aries season is approaching. My birthday is in a few Mondays. So I will be here for my birthday. I'm going to do a birthday stream. I'm going to invite a few rappers and different people to pop out, have balloons, celebrating here on live stream. I'm also going to throw an off-camera party here at the office. Not in here, but out there, because there's like a whole recreational area and a kitchen and all of that and tables and stuff. I'm going to have it out there. I'm going to have a DJ. I'm going to have a nice small quaint party because I'm turning 31, so there's no need to go above and beyond. And then I'm sure I'll do a club hosting or two that prior weekend. But yeah, birthday's coming up. Excited about that. Also, I want to show you how my photo shoot with Awful Lot of Cough Syrup came out. I know I showed you guys the interview they did with me for Black History Month, but I never showed you guys the actual photos because I just got the photos today. So shout out to Sam Snapped It. These are the photos. I look like a bottle of hot sauce. Shout out to Sam Snapped It. Yeah. Yeah. I like these. That's cute. This is at the cough syrup warehouse. Not too far from where I'm at now. Yeah, I like these. Shout out to Sam Snapped It. Shout out to Cough Syrup. Shout out to Desto Dub. Love these photos. Love them, love them, love them, love them, love them. I should do a reunion show of all the people I fell out with. I would need to rent out the crypto arena. I would need to rent out the crypto arena. The thing with me is I'm big on respect. You will respect me. Also, you will do your job. You will do what I want you to do, which is your job. And if not, we're going to have issues. So if I feel disrespected or I feel like you're not doing your job properly, you and I are going to fall out. That's why Tam and I don't have any issues. Tam and I have never had any misunderstandings or any issues because Tam does her job well and Tam respects me. Those are really my only two rules. Respect me and do your job. Do what I ask you to do. As long as you do that, we're good. But the second you start doing what I don't want you to do, we're going to have a problem. I'm the boss. I'm confused. My way or the highway over here. It's my way or the highway. Anybody talking shit in my comments or my chat can suck the back of my dick on a hot day. And then you can go kiss your mother in the mouth with it. With your mouth. But, yeah, where we at? Oh, my Yaya freestyle. So, everybody getting on me about my Yaya freestyle. Let's check it out. Basically, yesterday I did a surprise stream for you guys because I'm never up here on Sundays. When I came up here on Sunday, I had a little company. You know, y'all was getting in my business. But, yeah. And I got drunk. I was drinking mimosas. I got drunk, and I decided to hop on the Yaya beat and do the Yaya challenge. Compton AV has a Yaya challenge right now. Let's react to it. Hey, if I let a nigga punk the nigga boo-hoo me, that beef will get 8 with 1, 2, 2, 3. She steady throwback like a FUBU teen and Kasumi jeans. And when we ain't shipping, we just smoke on packs. Gun butt T-Rell, then I fuck on smack. Hold on, let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. What made me say gun butt T-Rell, then I fuck on smack? What was in my mimosa that would make me say something like this? And I got on 7 about this because she's my mod and she was in the chat. Mods, if I'm on here drunk, please, please, please message me, DM me, call me, text me, and tell me to stop. Because why was my drunk ass up here talking about gun butt T-Rell, then I fuck on smack? Oh man, let's keep going. That's Keem on the blunt, but she smoke on crack. Beat the pussy up, Martin Nasty track. That is also something that only a drunk person would say. After their cousin has allegedly been beat up by someone to point beat the pussy up, Mark Nasty track. Y'all, that's one thing about me. Champagne get me drunker than liquor. I can get more drunk off champagne and orange juice or pineapple, whatever juice I was drinking it with, than I will get off shots of tequila. Champagne give me like a head high, like a buzz. And I don't know, I just got drunk and I was like, oh, I want to rap. And I just started rapping and started like writing. And it took me a minute because the clip make you think that this is all like just right there. It took me 10 minutes to get to that point, to get the whole thing written down and figured out. And I still was missing 2 bars. So, yeah, my true feelings came up. I ain't gonna say all that. All I'm gonna say is I was drunk, and I don't blame myself. I blame my moderators for not timing me out. My mod should be able to time me out. Let's keep watching. Run back the beat like a Cali scratch. That sound like a Lush bar. Nah, that ain't it, homie. Run back the beat like a Cali scratch. That ain't it, homie. I should have said like Snub Nose, make him do the Cabbage Patch or something like that. I was drunk. Run back the beat like that. Sound like, do I look like Travis Barker because I keep them up trapped? I'm not mad at how I ended it though. I ended it strong. I don't care. I ended it strong. I said, Flakko the feds, he forced the task to snatch you. Like task force. Flakko the feds, he forced the task to snatch you. Before you walk in here, I got some Crips to patch you. I like how I ended. I ended it strong. I for sure ended it strong. I definitely grade this freestyle an F. But, if we go through the comments, it was some people in my comments that was fucking with it. Hold on. Not too much. Tab said, this is what goes on in the office when I'm not there. Compton AV better go crazy because we grading, LOL. So I got Compton AV to respond. Tay up there and say, hey, yo. Jungle Juan said, you gonna do what to smack? Look, Juan, I was drunk, bruh. I was really, really drunk. C7, it's a C-, drunk ass bars. Oh, my God. Nah, bro, we want you to stick to the journalism. I got you. Big Don, just work on your delivery. That's crazy. That's crazy. Look, man. I ain't no rapper. Next time I get drunk on here and start rapping, I want y'all to go report the live stream. But at the end of the day, I don't take myself too serious. At least I know how to get on here and have some fun. I ain't got to stick on my ass, pause. All 32, I don't care what you got to say, man. I don't care what you got to say, man. I know you couldn't come up with nothing better than that. And don't make me go get Raya. But yeah, man, shout out to me for having some fun on a Sunday. I'm not gonna do it every week, but I might run a Sunday stream back. And it was crazy because the person who was here with me, he was like, "Can you hurry up? Like, why are you working on a Sunday? Like, we got stuff to go do and XYZ." And I'm like, nah, I was feeling it. And then who sent that? I think it was Anita Cruz sent $10 for me to stay, and I chose to stay extra 10 minutes. And I felt bad for wrapping up the stream early yesterday, but I had somebody here waiting for me. Like I said, I really don't work on Sundays. Sunday is like kind of like a personal day. I wash clothes, and then I go hang out with people I care about. So, yeah. What else we got? Oh, we can talk about it's Pun's birthday. Dun dun dun. Pun is turning 55, I'm assuming. I'm assuming Pun is turning 55. I don't know how old he's turning, but if I had to guess 55, 56, I don't fucking know. Let's see. What do I got? I got some of my favorite moments with Pun queued up. Let's check them out. I would never cry disabled. I want to start with a verbal confirmation. Happy birthday, Pun. This is when he and I got to sit down on Fair to Say together after I ran Stat off the platform. Let's check it out. I would never cry disabled. I want to start with a verbal confirmation. I didn't get it last night. Did Stat cry, or am I lying? Did Stat cry, yes or no?
Stat answered that question himself.
Could I get it from you? I need a verbal confirmation from you, Illa, please.
Yeah, I need to know too.
Yeah, tell the people.
I would like to
know. Rio, Manny. Illa,
would you like to know, Manny?
Stat cry?
Why did I agree to sit down with y'all?
What was he crying about? No, did he cry?
Did he cry?
Ella would never lie to that voice.
She would not. Yeah, she never
lied. It's the moment of truth.
I hate you.
See? That's how you know she don't lie. Anybody does that, don't lie.
Emotions ran high.
Oh, God, PC.
Did a tear drop?
Tears. Bitch so PC. She's scared to say anything that offends anybody. Bitch, answer the question. Did you see the nigga cry or not? Because when me and Stat was going back and forth and he was denying it, you sat there and muted up when all you had to say was, no, bro, Stat, you did cry. It's not a big deal. He would have been so embarrassed because there would have been a witness and then we would have just moved on. But because you and Six stood there and wouldn't admit that Stat cried to his face, he took all his anger out on me. But we all saw him cry and we all said on camera that he cried. Whatever. Let's keep watching.
Tears were...
Did a tear drop?
Tears were shed.
Man.
He cried.
Tears were
It
shed.
happens, man. You know.
Cry? I would never cry this. To this day, Stat will tell you that I'm making up a lie about him crying. To this day, if you ask him right now, Stat, did you cry? He will say, no, that gay nigga or that F-word Dejon made that whole situation up. But here's Illa on camera telling Pun and the Ace Boys, if on camera, that he did cry. I'm just so confused. But let's keep going. What other moments do I have with Pun? RIP Ace Boys, man. Should have split them super chats. Man. Destruction! Victory! The witch is dead. Oh, the witch is dead. I got rid of that bitch. I got it out of the chair. I'm sitting here now. I took your mic. You're gone, defeated.
Welcome back to Fair to Say. This is episode 66.
I don't know what it was. At the time, and this is tying it back to Pun, to me, I was baby destruction. Pun was big destruction. He was my destruction big homie. I feel like Pun done went soft. Pun done got old. He big Uno now wherever he go by. He's no longer destruction. He don't speak on nobody's situations no more. Ever since the Ace Boys broke up, he don't have the same vigor. He don't have the same passion for the game. He won't bring back Let Me Cook. I text him, bring back Let Me Cook. He don't want to respond. He acting all highfalutin and whatnot. Pun. I can't believe it. You done switched up. We was supposed to be destruction brothers. You were supposed to start drama, instigate drama all the way to the end. What's all this Buddhist kumbaya, young Ranga Kale, all that shit? What's all this peaceful shit? Where is the destruction? That's what we want to see. That's what we go to pump for. We can watch AD if we want to see a nigga be all PC and pastored up. We want to see destruction. But I'm going to let you enjoy your birthday. Happy birthday to Pun. Infant destruction is crazy. Baby destruction. Happy birthday to Pun. Let me see. I think I might have a couple more clips with me and Pun, with Pun and I. This is when I cook for Pun and T-Rell.
Tasting this good sandwich, Pun?
Yeah, y'all got a jab. Come on, somebody gotta take this. Just try a bite. This is a grit sandwich.
Cut that half in half, and I'll try that shit, man.
This is a grit sandwich.
This nigga out of pocket. You got Doritos in this shit, grits, all kinds of
He got Doritos in his egg, which is out of
Hold on,
pocket.
that's a grilled cheese?
That's a grit
I
sandwich.
don't know,
I've never
Pop.
had Doritos and grits before. Nigga, make it shit up.
There y'all go.
Let's see, man. Let's see what my boy.
Now it's an hors d'oeuvre. That's an hors d'oeuvre.
Okay, order, nigga.
H-O. Shut up.
I don't know. Hold on, I got hair from my barber on there.
Oh, you got hair in the
I ain't got
sandwich?
You got hair in the sandwich,
What hair I
bro.
got in the sandwich? What hair I got in the sandwich? What hair I got in the sandwich?
They got Doritos in this motherfucker.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, homie. That nigga made a fat struggle meal. You tasting this good sandwich?
Oh man, that's a classic. That's a great sandwich, man. Happy birthday to Pun. I miss Pun. Pun is the only one I miss at FMW. AD2 and Court community. Shout out to Pun, man. Enjoy your birthday, and like I said, hopefully you find it in your heart to return to the dark side. We're tired of soft batch Pun. We're tired of Big Uno. We want destruction back. Hopefully you wake your game up. The internet is missing. These internet streets is missing destruction from Pun. I think I got one more clip. Now this is a classic.
I look like Pun, man. I look like Pun. Pun. I look like you.
Every time I smile, one look in my eye, you know I'm lying.
I look like Pun, man. I look like Pun. Pun. I look like.
This is a classic. So this is when I shave my head in order to further resemble Pun, man. I'm willing to do anything for the content, man. This was a classic. I went to my barber and I said, give me that good old-fashioned Pun cut. Baby potato. They called it big potato and I was sweet potato. Oh, fuck. That's funny. Okay, once again, happy birthday, Pun. Get your shit together. Come back to the dark side, all that good stuff. All right, I wanted to... Please tell me I sent that. I wanted to talk about Mark Nasty. He had a performance over the weekend. I couldn't make it. Did I send it to myself? Did I put it in here? I definitely got it. I just want to see if I sent it to myself. I ain't sent it to myself, but hold on. I'm going to send it to myself right now. Shout out to Mark Nasty, man. Man had a show over the weekend. I'm sending it to myself right now. He had a show. He performed. He opened up for, Mark Nasty opened up for Chef Boy. Chef Boy had a Chef Boy and Friends concert at the Regent Theater. I believe DJ Charisma hosted it. And because I saw Ash Bash, the rapper, perform, and shout out to Ash Bash. But also, let me get this off the screen. Mark Nasty performed. Let's check it out. Shout out Mark Nasty. Oh, my mama. Shout out Mark Nasty, man. And she pigeon toed. Ooh, that beat it up some more bars is interesting now. It don't hit the same. It hit different. But shout out Mark Nasty, man. He had he didn't have a concert. He opened up at the Chef Boy concert. Real quick, this post is from Gualanese. This is Sapri Grams. A lot of people in LA know who he is, but yeah, outside of LA, you might not know who he is. But he's an artist from Long Beach. He has a record going crazy called What? G's Only 723878, something like that. He got a bunch of different records buzzing. He posted this on his story. It says, "Can't nobody stop the show. Nobody bigger than God." I think he meant Dan, THAN. I also think he meant to capitalize the G in God, but to each his own. That's true. You know, if God has it destined for Mark Nasty to continue to blow up and become one of the hottest underground rappers in LA or on the West Coast, then that's what will happen. But again, hopefully the situation that we all know what I'm talking about doesn't derail that. But it was good to see Mark out there performing his music. Cool stage presence, record going crazy. Crowd was fucking with him. Congratulations. I heard Mark Nasty got a hit single on the way. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are really, 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 really crazy. Really crazy. People are in my chat bringing up somebody that has a lot to say from the sidewalk. And I literally mean the sidewalk. If you want a response from me, you got to have a physical space. You can't be outside on the sidewalk talking shit about me like some tamale lady. Tamale! That's what it's giving. Tamale! It's giving tamale lady. Standing out on the sidewalk, talking to an iPhone mic about me. I don't respect it. To me, it doesn't deserve a real response. I beef with platforms that have actual physical locations. Like I beef with Adam at No Jumper. You can go to the No Jumper building, have a meeting, film content, XYZ. I beef with Back on Fig. You can go to their warehouse, their location, and sit there and be on camera and get interviewed or have meetings and do content. Woo, woo, woo. I'm really not into beefing with people that don't have locations for their businesses. I'm not into that. People that film content off their iPhone, whether they're sitting in a car doing this or they're on a sidewalk in front of a hamburger shop, getting recorded like this, talking to an iPhone. I'm not really into that. Yeah, Burger's in the chat. I'm not really into that. It's you're not really a real platform. You're like a freelancer. That's freelance work. You don't even have a location. Where do you do your content? On the sidewalk? All right, tamale lady, I guess. And I'm not talking about going to get no peer space to film an interview once a week or no low budget shit like that. Do you have an actual space for your platform? If not, you need to go beef with somebody that also doesn't have a space for their platform. You need to go beef with another freelancer that's working off of their iPhone. I don't do content off my iPhone. I do content in my office building. I have events in my office building. I interview artists in my office building, such as Big Sad 1900 or Akon. The Akon interview drops tomorrow, mind you. Interview Akon right back there because I have an actual location. I don't have to wait for Akon to go get a burger or go buy a t-shirt at the store and wait outside with my iPhone and try to get an interview with him and create some content. I don't have to do that. And I don't need to be going back and forth with someone who has to do that. So again, I'm not going back and forth with any YouTubers, any so-called journalists that don't have a space for their platform. If you make content on the sidewalk, if you elote edition, if you tamale lady edition, if you street food vendor edition on the sidewalk talking shit about Dejon Paul, I don't give a fuck. Because I'm sure it's cold out there on that sidewalk. I'm pretty sure it's cold out there on that sidewalk. If you standing on sidewalks talking shit about me, then that's just what you're doing. That makes me feel like a celebrity because that's what they do. That's the conversation they have about celebrities. People walk down the street and somebody have a little mic and be like, how do you feel about this celebrity? How do you feel about that celebrity? To people on the sidewalk. If you want a response from me, boss up. Go sell them tamales. Go sell them tamales. Save up some money and go open up an office or a podcast studio, film content there multiple days a week, then we can go back and forth. But until then, I'm not going back and forth with Sidewalk Edition. I'm not going back and forth with no sidewalk content creators. If you standing outside of Marathon Burger on the sidewalk with an iPhone pointed at you, shame on you. Shame on you. Go get an office space. Go get a podcast studio. How you been interviewing LA rappers for 10 years or 10 years plus and you ain't saved up enough money to have a place for your business? Make it make sense. That's all Tamale Lady edition. Go sell them tamales, man. Go sell them fucking tamales. That's all I got to say about that. And, hold on. Because y'all know I'm petty. Y'all know I'm petty. Hold on. That's all I got to say, but let's let the screenshots talk. Talking shit about me on the sidewalk, but was just in my DMs calling me a legend after my meeting at Def Jam. Was just in my DMs calling me a legend after my meeting at Def Jam. My meeting at Def Jam was 2 weeks ago. In my DMs, the legend. I'm confused. Now we all Tamale Lady edition on the sidewalk talking shit about me, but was just in my DM after my meeting at Def Jam. Am I a legend or am I ain't shit? Which one is it? Which one is it? You just seem like a disgruntled tamale lady on the sidewalk that doesn't have a place to record content. I'm confused. Mind you, this is my, this was when, this Def Jam meeting is recent. Let me just show you. This is annoying. The Def Jam meeting was recent. This is a couple weeks ago. This ain't no throwback pic. 1 week ago. Going on 2 weeks ago. This is recent. So I'm so confused how in a week or two I go from the legend to whatever the tamale lady was calling me in front of Marathon Burger on the sidewalk when they was begging for nickels. I'm so confused, tamale lady. But then again, it's cold out there, so your brain ain't warming up. Because you don't remember calling me a legend a week ago in my DMs. All you remember is getting fired and selling tamales. Sell them tamales. Sell those tamales. Save up the tamale money, then go get you a space. That's how you do business. But just standing outside of a restaurant on the sidewalk with 30 people watching you on a live for 4 hours off an iPhone, no real mics, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy. Crazy edition. More importantly, because I'm not done, February 9th. This is from the Tamale Lady. February 9th, 2:45 p.m. Am I on the way to the studio for you? I'm also buying a car tonight so we don't have to worry about this anymore. Me trying to be nice, which never gets me anywhere, which is why I hate being nice to people and treat people like shit. Because every time I'm nice to somebody, look how they treat me. They treat me like the tamale lady. What's your address? Sent the Addy. When picks you up. Had to drop you off after every episode. Some weeks you will find your way here, but every episode you film with me, I had to drop you off. But the week of February 9th, I had to pick you up. That's not it. That's not the only one. Don't worry about nothing. That's not the only time that happened. That's not the only time I have to give the tamale lady a ride. Come on, get on in, tamale lady. Let's go. Let's go. All tamale lady edition. This is another day. Am I on the way to the office at all? I'm like, huh? Like my house. Oh, you need a ride? I can pick you up. From you to the office, am I anywhere near on the way, Mr. Mark Lux Glazer? I don't glaze Mark Lux. I'm just a fan of Mark Lux. I said send a location. Thank you. If you play Mark Lux, I'm jumping out the car. Let me know your ETA. Woo, 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 woo. if I'm such a bad person and I'm so negative and I'm bottom of the barrel and I'm all these things, why was you asking for rides? Why was you getting in my car? Why was you coming to my platform and working for free like a punk bitch? That too. But more importantly, why was you getting in my car? Why did you need rides? Why couldn't you find your way here? Why couldn't you drive the tamale cart? Why couldn't you drive the taco truck or the tamale cart up here? I'm confused. Wow, I'm confused. You all sidewalk edition with it. You all sidewalk edition. Why you couldn't bring the tamale cart up here? Why couldn't you push the tamale cart to my office? Why are you sending me your address, asking me to pick you up if I'm such a bad fucking person? I'm confused. Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know. It's not making any sense. If I'm such a terrible person, why do you need rides? Why are you getting in my car? Why do you need rides from me? I'm so confused. Now, before we wrap this up, I want to end by saying this. Because y'all know I'm not rap too tight. Keep it up. Keep talking shit from the sidewalk. Please. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send these screenshots without that little blur part over the address to the rapper that you've been running from for 2 years now, going on 2 years. I'm going to send this screenshot without that blur mark over the address to the rapper you've been running from, the rapper that broke a guitar over your head during your interview and had you bleeding and you didn't do nothing about it. The one that you called me crying, talking about some should I call the police, and I told you don't do that because then it's going to get even worse. You didn't defend yourself at the moment when the rapper hit you over the head with a guitar. Don't try to go call the police after. You didn't even defend yourself. What you want to go get the police for? You didn't even defend yourself. And you know they've been looking for you. And you know I know that they've been looking for you. Hater World just shouted them out. When you stood up Hater World, I pay attention. They shouted out the rapper. They was like, shout out to Wooty Woo. They kept saying that during the episode where you flaked on them. And they was mad at you because they know about the situation too. That's why when you went up to Hater World, what they had sitting right next to you? A guitar. They don't have that out for any other guest, but when you pulled up, they had a guitar because they know the story about the gangster rapper that hit you over the head with a guitar and you didn't do shit about it but bleed and cry like a bitch and threaten to call the police. Keep fucking with me and I'm going to send these screenshots without the blur over the address to that rapper. And you know I'm not playing, bitch. Keep fucking around. Keep it up. I want you to. I want you to, Tamale Lady. I want you to. Keep talking shit. And I'm sending the Addy out to your biggest nightmare. The nigga you on the run from that you've been ducking and dodging for 2 years. You're going to be scared to walk outside that apartment, bitch. Keep playing with me. Keep fucking playing with me. You know I'm not rap too tight. You know I'm not. Keep playing with me, bitch. And I'll show you. I'll show you, bitch. Tamale Lady. But like I said, anybody without a platform that doesn't have an office space, doesn't have a physical studio, doesn't have a place to podcast from, that has to stand outside of burger restaurants and stand on the sidewalk and make content and was begging me for rides to get to and from my podcast, emphasis on my podcast, isn't worth a response. That's why I didn't say your name. You all Tamale Lady edition. That's your new name. The Tamale Lady. Tamale Lady. But all right, let's get to it. I know why you guys are here. I'm going to try to keep this portion brief because we got some other dope topics to get to. But obviously, if you follow Keyboard Clips, you saw that Crack Baby Keem, Crybaby Keem, Keem, homegirl, baby girl, crack baby girl, was talking about me on her live stream earlier today, calling me big gender, talking about my sexuality, saying I flirt with rappers. That's why I give them F's and D's because I'm trying to flirt with them. I want their attention and a bunch of other homosexual rigmarole that he's been talking about for a year. He also went on to say that he would slap me. And it's like, bro, I done talked about your mama, your crack whore mama Ruby, your dead daddy, go dig him up, bitch, crackhead smoker, dead daddy, dig him up, bitch, father. I done talked about your kids. I called your kids crack grandbabies. I done talked about your bitch, Lala, who's like a crack daughter-in-law, according to the crack family tree. I done talked about your whole family. For over a year, you ain't did shit. You ain't did shit, bitch. I don't believe you. I think you're a buster. That's why I'm disrespecting you. I don't respect you as a man. I think you're a buster. I watched Viral put his fist on your chin. I watched Viral fist touch your face and you didn't do nothing about it. I feel like I'm taller than Viral or Mr. Viral. Or if not, we're the same height. I watched you let a short nigga put his fist on your face and you didn't do nothing. I cooked crack for your mama on a podcast. Your homies released it. Fair to say it's not live. Your homies recorded me cooking crack for your crack whore mother, Miss Ruby, and put it out over a year ago. That was January 2025. It's March 2026. You have done nothing. No get back. No get back. I've talked about your kids. What kind of father are you? I've disrespected your children. I constantly come here and disrespect your children, and you've done nothing about it. You're a punk ass bitch. You're not a real man. You're not a real father. You won't even defend your children's honor after I've disrespected them to the utmost degree. Big Deal sat in the Apollo studio and asked you, did you need a fade? Did you want to get down? And what did you do? You rolled it up like a punk ass bitch. So please don't try to do all that gangster talk with me. I don't believe you, bitch. I don't believe you. And in an act of good faith, I'm going to disrespect your dead crackhead father, your crack whore, dick sucking for crack mother, Miss Ruby, and them crack grandbabies, your daughters. I'm going to disrespect them again today, right now, as an act of faith. To show you how much I don't believe you're gangster, or you're not going to do anything but cry and get red in the face. Freckle face. You're not going to do anything. You're not going to do anything. You would have done it by now. It's been over a year and I have violated you more than we've seen any human violate another human on YouTube. And you haven't done anything? Not even a DM? Nothing? Not even a mad face comment on Instagram, nothing? But cry and whine and threaten to quit F&W and, oh, I'm over this podcast shit. I want to stop podding. Pun, you got me fucked up. How you gonna call my op on the show? How you gonna grade this song? He dissing my mama. Woo, 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 woo. Shut up, soft batch. You all soft batch edition. You deserve this. You deserve this verbal lashing. Because I told your crack baby ass to stop playing with me, bitch. And you kept going. So now you got an enemy in me for life. For life. For life. You talking about one day his face gonna meet my hand. And one day you gonna see your father again. But not in the physical form, bitch. Not in the physical form. That's got to be spiritual warfare when you see that nigga, because he's gone. He's never coming back. And that's that. He's gone. He smoked himself to an early grave. He chose crack cocaine over his family, over being there for his grandchildren, your daughters. I know that has to feel bad. I know that has to feel bad that your father chose to smoke himself to a grave, an early grave, with crack cocaine, crack rocks, instead of being there for his grandchildren. I'm damn near for to shed a tear for you. That's sad. That's sad. That's real, real sad. And then it's like, oh, gay nigga this, mook this, F-word this, you talking about my sexuality. But from what I hear, your father used to suck dick for crack. He was known as a neighborhood bop. Him and your mama, Miss Ruby, used to both be on their knees catching nut from drug dealers. Crack dealers used to pull up to your house and whip out their dicks, and your dad and mom would get their smoker asses on their knees and suck that dick for crack rocks to provide crack for the household. They were providers. They were providers. They do anything. They do what it took to provide the crack rocks for the house. They would get on their knees and suck the crack dealer's dick together. He would nut. The crack dealer would nut all in your father's face, your dead father's face, and your crack whore mother's face. And then for the crack dealers that wasn't with that gay shit, because not all crack cocaine dealers are gay. Or DL, mind you. The ones that weren't with that gay shit would just fuck your crack whore mama, Miss Ruby, in front of your father on some Madden 22 shit. So your father was a cuck because he used to watch his wife, your mama, or his bitch, your mama, get fucked by crack dealers so that they could get a little $10 crack rock, maybe a dub if she top them off right, or if she starts squirting. If the crackhead pussy starts squirting ears, you can get a dub rock. Something like Dicks for a fix is crazy. That's what was going on. So I don't understand how Keem has such a problem with me being gay when his father used to suck dick all around LA for crack rocks. That's not honorable. So it's okay for your father to suck dick for crack, but I can't be openly gay. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Now, as far as the shots that Keem is throwing at me for doing the report card, one, the report card got me in Los Angeles Times. You've never been in Los Angeles Times. Keem, show me where they wrote an article about you being an excellent crack baby or Schoolboy Q's glorified assistant. When? When were you ever in Los Angeles Times? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. When were you ever in Los Angeles Times? When were you ever included in Complex? When were you ever interviewed by Source Magazine? That's what the report card did for me. But not only did it give me those accolades, let's talk about something a little closer to home. Why would I give a fuck what crack baby Keem, Schoolboy Q's glorified assistant at TDE, has to think about my report card? Why not? Let's listen to what Top Dog Entertainment's latest artist, Ray Vaughn, has to say about my report card. Let's focus on that. Why do we don't care what the help has to say about my report card? You go get the luggage and get the hotel room and, oh, you see them two bitches over there? Yeah, bring them back. Bring them over here and see if they want to come to the club. Want to come to the hotel with us or XYZ. That's what you do. You do the flunky work. Let's hear what the talent at TDE has to say.
I don't care about that shit, though. I don't get wrapped up in people's lists. I don't get wrapped up. Only nigga list who pissed me off that was able to get under my skin was that nigga Dejon Paul. Paul, the nigga
he does the report card. What did he give you?
Gave me like a D or an F. I'm like, nigga, I'm really better than a lot of these niggas.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, but I think it was because I haven't dropped. So when I dropped music, he kind of was like, oh, okay.
So why would I care what a TDE flunky like Keem has to say about me and my report card and me and my platform, when a TDE artist is bigging up my report card and saying it's the only list that he's ever cared about, the only list that has got under his skin, the only list that has affected him? Why would I care what the crack baby who goes get Schoolboy Q condoms and Snicker bars in the middle of the night and opens the door for Q and gets his luggage out the car and puts his luggage back in the car and go run to the store to get socks and drawers for Schoolboy Q? Why would I care what the crack baby flunky at TDE thinks about my platform and my report card when one of their new flagship artists is bigging it up on the radio and calling into my show just, last week? Last Monday with DJ Artistic, Ray Vaughn called in. We could watch that. Don't worry, we could watch that. I'm going to big myself up right now. I'm confused on why Keem thinks his opinion on my platform and report card matters when y'all artists over at TDE is fucking with my platform and my report card. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense.
At the end of the day, you on a hip-hop podcast. Like, y'all talk about hip-hop. The man brought True Car up there, didn't know no music by True.
Sick, that's sick. I would be offended if I was True Car too.
Yeah, like me sitting up there, I'm getting up because I'm like, yo, that's bad for the brand. If you, like, we know who you is. I want to do my homework. Like, instead of being one of these people in the comments on your shit, like, oh, you don't know, I want to do my homework. I'm like, oh, he's somebody. He really got, you know, he got a voice. So he's saying this because he really mean that shit. So I'm like, all right, for sure, I can take that with I can take constructive criticism, especially from somebody who's doing it constructively. So
that's Ray Vaughn also bigging up the rap report card and what I do here at A Day in LA. So again, why should I care? Why would I care about what Keem thinks about me doing a report card? Because Keem feels like I'm gay, so I shouldn't be talking about hip hop. I shouldn't be grading rappers. I shouldn't be in this space. I shouldn't be allowed in this space because I'm gay. That's what Keem's disposition on me is. That's what his disposition has always been towards me. Is, oh, that nigga's gay. Keep that gay nigga from around us. We straight over here. We dads. We fathers. We have wives and girlfriends. Keep that gay nigga from over here. That's Keem's disposition. But again, you're the TDE flunky. You're not on stage performing. They're not rapping your songs. You don't have 400,000 monthly Spotify listeners. Ray Vaughn does. You don't have a TDE contract. Ray Vaughn does. The nigga that signed, the actual talent, the artist, the star, the person that matters, is bigging up me, my platform, and my report card. Why would I care what a crack baby who follows Schoolboy Q's around collecting his used drawers, used condoms, used socks? Why would I care about that? You're a personal assistant. You're a flunky. I have those. I have Keems. You get what I'm saying? I'm the Q in my situation. I have Keems. I have homies that open the door and shit like that. And when we go do a hosting or something, they walking in first. That's what I have. I have Keems. I don't have to sit here and take what you have to say. I take what you have to say with a grain of salt. It doesn't mean anything. In fact, let's watch a clip, because you know I got more. Let's watch a clip of Ray Vaughn bigging up my report card in your face, bitch. Let's watch that. Let's watch TDE artists big up my rap report card while he was on the Apollo in Keem's face.
Because I know one particular, like, the little graded report card shit. What's the nigga name? Dejon Paul, the fat nigga?
Yeah,
that shit pissed me off. That shit, it pissed me off at, like, you know what I'm saying, when I'm looking at the grade, because I'm like, damn, nigga, I rap.
Real quick, we're going to get right back to that. I was called a fat mook by a nigga that got caught following trannies on Twitter. MacWop, your bitch can't produce children. You hide her from us because one, she's chopped. Two, her pussy is sterile. Her vagina is broken. She can't produce you any kids. That's why you keep flying over there to Thailand and fucking on them lady boys. Because you like, shit, if I'm a nut in the hole and no baby come out, I might as well do it overseas with these trannies. You keep nutting in your bitch and nothing comes out. You're 40 years old or just about 40 years old and never had a kid. Either you're gay or your bitch pussy don't work. One of the two. Any 40-year-old man that don't have kids, either he's gay or his bitch pussy don't work. His bitch is half a woman. His bitch is sterile. So, MacWop, who are you to call me a mook when you got caught on Twitter following a whole transgender porn page? Talking about, oh, it's a music page. That ain't no music page. It's trannies on there fucking. You're gay. You're the mook. You the one flying to Thailand all the time. Because your bitch can't give you no kids. Let's run this video back of Ray Vaughn bigging up the report card in Keem's face. God will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. I'm trying to tell you.
Like, because I know one particular, like, the little graded report card shit. What's the nigga name? Dejon Paul, the fat nigga? That shit pissed me off. That shit, it pissed me off at, like, you know what I'm saying, when I'm looking at the grade, because I'm like, damn, nigga, I rap better than niggas. Not on no disrespectful nigga, but we talk about, like, a nigga who can really push us forward. It's probably gonna be me.
Yeah.
As long as I do what the fuck I'm supposed to do. But when you get graded and it's like, and then I look and then I was like, stop, and I'm like, it's this nigga. Like, what grade?
That's the
what
whole
grade
point.
did you got like a D, F, but then when I drop something that's fire, and everybody else is like, turn it to that. And me personally, I had to take that like ego out of it and be like, yo, this nigga, he probably just wanted me to drop. And the way I'm looking at it is like, nigga, I'm better than him. Like,
so this was last year. This is their artist, because they all TDE. This is a TDE artist sitting on the Apollo in Keem's face, a nigga that hates my guts because I'm gay. Sitting in his face talking about my list, my report card, my platform, and why it means so much to him. And his reaction when he saw that he had an F on the one that came out last year. That, it means everything to me, because that, like I said, God will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. You have to watch y'all artists big me up. I've never interviewed any artist and they brought up the Apollo, Keem, or MacWop to me. When I was interviewing Akon last week, he didn't bring them up. When I was interviewing Big Sad a week or two ago, he didn't bring them up. When I was interviewing Ralphie the Plug a week or two ago, he didn't bring them up. I've never interviewed a rapper, Westside Boogie, RJ, G Perico, Kalen, Blue Buzz Clan. I've never interviewed no rapper that has ever once in a million years brought up Keem, MacWop, or the Apollo to me. They're interviewing a TDE artist. And he brings me up in my report card in Keem's face. After I've already disrespected Keem's father, mother, children, bitch, and him as a man. I love it. Dark Rainbow. I love it. I love it. That is one of my favorite clips because it happens so often in my life. People will hate me for being who I am, for being myself, for not being ashamed of my sexuality. And then they'll have to be reminded that them hating me for being gay doesn't stop anything. It doesn't stop anything. Keem, your homophobia doesn't stop King Palm from sending the money over. It didn't stop Cali Plug for sending the money over. It's not stopping the deal I got with Exotic Pop. It didn't stop Nero, the app that I review music on and grade music on, from Cash App and that money over. I showed y'all the screenshots when they asked for my Cash App and sent the bread over. It doesn't stop anything. It didn't stop Complex from hiring me to do 6 articles and be a part of the greatest LA rappers list. It didn't stop Johnny Shipes and Good Talk from hiring me to do the New York Rap Report Card, and we're going to run that back this summer. You hating me for being gay doesn't stop anything. More importantly, it doesn't bring your father back because he's still dead. I could go home and lay up with a nigga tonight. Your father's still going to be dead, King. So big gender this, big gender that. Ask your father how he feels about it. Keem, ask your father how he feels about you calling me big gender. What's your father's opinion on that? How does he feel? Call him. Keem, call him. Call your dad and ask him. I'm serious. I want you to call your father and ask him how he feels about you calling me big gender, big mama house, and calling me gay nigga this, gay nigga that, the F word. How does your father feel about it, Keem? Could you do us a favor and call your father, please, and ask him how he feels about it? Oh, wait. That nigga's burning in hell because he chose to smoke crack cocaine until his heart exploded instead of being a good father and a good grandfather. He chose to smoke crack cocaine. So now you got to go dig him up in the ass. So now what I'm going to do is on Wednesday when I come here with Tam, I'm going to bring some shovels. I'm going to bring some shovels for Keem so that he can go dig up that crackhead smoke, that crack smoking father of his. That's what I want to see. I want to see you move earth. I want to see you lift earth and dig up that smoker failure of a father of yours. That's what I want to see. Since you so obsessed with me fucking other niggas, even though your father used to suck dick for crack. And then another thing, Keem, you gotta watch your daughters, Keem. And I told you this before, but I gotta repeat it. You gotta watch them because you don't want them to grow up to be dick-sucking crackheads like their grandma Ruby. So you gotta keep a good eye. You need to spend less time doing this podcasting shit, which ain't working out for you too much. RIP, what could go wrong? You need to spend less time doing that and more time being an active father and watching them because they got that dick sucking for crack gene in them. They got that gene in them, King. They got it from your mama Ruby. It skip a generation. It'll skip a generation. Trust me, it'll skip a generation. You don't want them to end up being dick sucking crackheads like your mama. She set a bad example for him. She set a bad example for him, King. You gotta watch. You got to watch. You gotta watch them. You don't want them to grow up and be dick-sucking crackheads like your dick-sucking crackhead mother, Miss Ruby. Shout out to her. Shout out to the shout-outs. Before we move off of this, I wanted to shout out Overly Invested. Not only is Keem obsessed with me, but he's also obsessed with a clip page. Not even a clip page, a meme page, Overly Invested. Shout out to them. He keeps asking Overly Invested to show his face and hop in a Discord. And, that obsessive personality probably comes from all the crack his mother was smoking. But Overly Invested posted these screenshots earlier. There's a video online of Keem being drunk in his garage and his vexed partner, Lala, the crack daughter-in-law, locked him out of the car because she's tired of his drunk antics. This is crazy. This is crazy. Look at this ogre. Like, what are we, like a deformed ogre? Look at this, like a blessing. No, a crack baby. That should say a crack baby. Where's the crack-icated shirts? That's what we need to see. Your father wasn't dedicated, he was crackicated. Hold on, where's my camera? Keem, your father wasn't dedicated, he was crackicated. He put crack cocaine over being a father. Over being a father. Keem used to say good things about Dejon's report cards. Before I got to FMW. I have Keem on camera with Vince Staples and Schoolboy Q when they did that Back When Fig live show. I could pull that up if I wanted to. When they were shouting out my report card and bigging it up, I could pull that up. I can definitely pull that up. But once I got to FMW and had Fair to Say rocking, he was like, oh no, we got to get rid of this gay nigga. So he just kept making gay jokes about me until I crashed out. I gave him what he wanted. He wanted me to talk about his mama. He wanted me to cook crack for his mama. I'm a people pleaser. That's what he wanted. To think that my father disowned me is crazy. When I told y'all that my father is asking to do a podcast with me up here, I'm just trying to figure out the day, the right time, XYZ. So that's also crazy. But if you're in my chat thinking that, then you're watching me and I'm not watching you, bitch. But yeah, in conclusion, shout out to Overly Invested. Don't let the crack baby get to you. He means nothing in this space. If it wasn't for Schoolboy Q, he wouldn't be a topic. Also, rest in peace. What could go wrong? The show's been canceled. T-Rell and Pun finally dropped the dead weight. Keem's no longer FMW. He's strictly Apollo with the rest of the renegades over there. Y'all can watch them 6-7 hour drunken, stupid, riddle clad podcast on Saturdays and Tuesdays. But Keem is no longer a part of Fig Community World. They gave him the boot. His father's dead. His mother smoked crack. Father sucked dick for crack. Mama sucked dick for crack. Hopefully the kids don't grow up to suck dick for crack. Oh, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can go back and forth with this crack baby all day. But I want to end with something positive before we move on with our topics. I want to highlight how, despite all the gay jokes that Keem has made about me, all the gay jokes he's made about me, it's still people lining up to be on my report card. It's still people lining up to get graded by me. Let's check it out. Dark Rainbow! Keem, when they gonna line up for you? When they gonna line up for the Crackicated merch? When are a bunch of artists gonna get in line and get in a room and surround you and listen to what you gotta say? Since I'm gay and I shouldn't be doing it, I'm so confused. Where you at, Keem? When you doing shit like this? I got paid to do this. Shout out to Create Music Group. And a special nuance, a special way you deliver it, a little tinker to it that makes it custom to you. Then I'll be able to ride around to all day.
Appreciate that.
That makes sense.
Yes, sir.
They connect with my words. You hear me? They connect with my words. It's about what I gotta say, bitch. Gay or not. They care about what I gotta say, ho. Not your crack baby ass. And you can't stand it. You can't stand that a gay nigga is more important in West Coast hip hop than you. That's what you can't stand. But it's the truth. Even your own artists, your own TDE artist, Rayvon, sat in your face on y'all show and told you about my report card. Then he went on the radio and bigged up my report card. Y'all TDE artists. I'm just, hey man, I can't help it. God's favor, I'm blessed. People want to hear what I got to say. Artists care what I have to say. Artists want to be graded by Dejon Paul. If I leave him off the report card, they throw hissy fits. They crash out. I left Savi third off the report card because he's in jail. He's in my comments to this day calling me a weirdo. It is what it is. I can't help it. I should put out the Crackicated shirts. That nigga's father's not dedicated. Keem's father is Crackicated. Knock it off. Knock it off. Your father didn't set a good example. He was smoking crack just like your mama was smoking crack. They both were smoking crack. Didn't set no good examples for you. Get the fuck out of here. Crackicated shirts coming soon with the same design is crazy. With the same designs is crazy. I want to see if I could find. I had another hilarious. Matter of fact, let's react to what he had to say. Why the fuck not? Let's react to exactly what he had to say. Search. Keyboard. Yeah, there it goes.
Christmas on you. Big Mama House did a crazy freestyle and put y'all in it. Big gender, y'all know big gender, like really. I don't know what's up with the big gender. I really don't know, but it's infatuation. Everybody can see it's kind of creepy. And I told y'all, I was at a point in time, man, that guy had me livid. Like I really, that's crazy.
Stop right there. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear from the crack baby is to know that I got you livid. Because I was livid when I said, hey, can y'all stop making gay jokes about me? And y'all kept going, and you specifically went on back on Fig and called me big gender, big mama house after I told everybody to stop with the gay jokes. I was livid. So to know that at one point I got you livid, dub Dejon. That's the trophy. That's the trophy for me. Because that's what I wanted. I wanted to visit the feeling you visited upon me. I wanted to visit that same feeling upon you. Tit for tat. I'm petty. That's all I wanted to do. So that's all I need to see. I don't need to hear anything else. In fact, I want to start that motherfucker over. Because that pleasures me to know that I made you live it. Because that's my goal. Was to get under your skin, disrespect you, offend you, talk about your mama, talk about your dead daddy, talk about your kids, talk about your bitch, until you got so upset that you were livid.
Christmas on you. Big Mama House did a crazy freestyle and put y'all in it. Big gender, y'all know big gender, like really. I don't know what's up with the big gender. I really don't know, but it's infatuation. Everybody can see it's kind of creepy. And I told y'all, I was at a point in time, man, that guy had me livid. Like, I really,
I love it. That's music to my ears. You were livid. I got you livid. I remember, I think I know the exact time he's talking about. It was a time last year where he had ducked off. He missed some episodes of What Could Go Wrong, missed episode or two of the Apollo. Everybody was like, where's Keem? And he was like, oh, it's the anniversary of my father passing. And I personally celebrate the anniversary of his father passing. It's like a holiday. I take all my friends out to eat. I buy bottles and we pop champagne. And we ball hard because it's a holiday to me. The day that crackhead died and overdosed. I think we should all celebrate that. That should be a national holiday. No one should have to work on the day that Keem's crackhead father overdosed and practically killed himself from smoking too much crack. Kilogram McLean said Keem got Q Grammy snatched. Believe it, best believe it. Blue Lips was supposed to be Grammy nominated, but not when your team, not just Keem and MacWop. You can't be a multi-platinum artist and your DJ and personal assistant are sitting on a podcast every week saying homophobic things. That's not going to go over well in this industry. That's not going to go over well in this industry. Y'all know gay people run the industry. That's not going to go over well in this industry. You cannot sit on a camera. As a multi-platinum artist, you cannot have your DJ and your personal assistant, aka road manager, sitting on camera every week saying homophobic things like the F word, mook, and different gay slurs. That's going to offend and off-put a lot of people and cost Schoolboy Q a lot of business. And that's partly why he's cooled off. Schoolboy Q has cooled off because look, I can't even believe TDE is allowing it. I can't believe TDE is allowing two of the reputables, two people on their staff to sit on camera week after week and disparage the LGBT community with all this homophobic rhetoric. It's going to negatively affect your artist as it has Schoolboy Q. That Blue Lips album came and went. It flopped, had a low first week. Getting nominated for a Grammy. Everybody's like, oh, it's gonna get nominated for Best Rap Album, the Grammy buzz. I feel like musically it deserved it. Musically, Blue Lips deserved it. But for whatever reason, certain members of the Recording Academy chose not to nominate it. Interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. What else we got with Keem before I get off to him? We do got to talk about the Southside Crips say that they are blackballed because they have dealings with Tupac's murder, allegedly. Excuse me. What the hell is going on? What the fuck is going on? Oh, this is crazy. Hold on. Anywho, shout out to the shout outs. Like I said, Keem's father is a dead crackhead. Keem's mother is a crack whore that sucked dick for crack, and that's why Keem is upset with me for being gay. Because it's misplaced anger. Deep down, he knows I'm not the problem. This is another thing. This is how I want to end it. What you say fuck me for? T-Rell and Pun is the one who fired you. T-Rell and Pun are the one that fired you from What Could Go Wrong. I didn't fire you from What Could Go Wrong. It's not my show. Why you mad at me? I'm over here doing me. Why you mad at me when T-Rell and Pun is the one who fired you from What Could Go Wrong? They tired of the 5-hour-long drunken stupid riddles. They tired of it. They want you to get to the point quicker. They'd rather have stuttering wildebeest Flakko, who also is long-winded, than you. They replace you. Well, T-Rell replaced you with Flakko. Your beef should be with T-Rell, but you're too soft back to address T-Rell and Pun directly. I saw little innuendo clips of his stream, shout out to Keyboard Clips, where he was saying, oh, they don't trust me no more. And I wasn't getting none of the prize picks money. Yeah, you was getting played. We all know the only person that non-higher up that ever got paid at FMW was Stet, and that's because Stet was fucking T-Rell's bitch. Stet was knocking the Sonic coins out of T-Rell's bitch. That's why he was getting that $80 a day 3 times a week. What's that? 2 is 160, 3 is what, 240? Is that 240? $80 3 times a week? Help me out. Is that 240? 240 a week, 4 times a month, 2. That's a little less than $1,000, correct? A little under $1,000 that he was making. Stet was getting paid less than $1,000 a month to fuck the shit out of Heather while T-Rell sat in the corner and jacked off with that one fucked up hand. I feel like that's the hand he used to beat off with. The one that do this. That meniscus hand with the meniscus on it. That one. That's why Stet was getting that $1,000. We know you wasn't getting none of that prize pick money. Keem, now he talking about send me my balance. Send me my balance. You just gonna give it to your mama to smoke up? You don't need that. You just gonna send it to Miss Ruby and she gonna be back on the block. Can I buy some? Who got me? That nigga mama be downtown LA looking for the crack rocks. Oh shit. Oh fuck. That's a classic, man. That's a classic. So yeah, Keem said he wasn't getting no chili doing What Could Go Wrong. Keem said they owe him some money. He didn't get no prize picks money. Shout out Melanin626. I passed, he said, or they said, I passed Keem Mom the blunt, but she smoked crack. Fire ass bar, my favorite bar. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, man, Stet was fucking the lining out of Heather's pussy. That's why he was getting that $80 an episode. I didn't get no chili. Illa didn't get no chili. Illa got paid from Pun to do Ace Boy's worldwide work, but she didn't get paid to be on Fair to Say. Scotty wasn't getting paid to be on Fair to Say. Keem wasn't getting paid to be on What Could Go Wrong. Well, he was supposed to be, but they didn't send his bread. He says he still has a balance. And he said he didn't get any of the prize picks money. Anytime they would shout out prize picks, Keem never got paid. Like I said, they played everybody. The only person that's not a higher up that got paid in FMW is 6 for his camera work, not his own camera work, but his behind the camera work, and Stet because he was fucking Heather. He's the cuck. He's the concubine. So T-Rell made sure he got his little hush money. I'm gonna shoot you this $80. You feel me? Come through the back door later tonight. Fuck my bitch. I'm gonna jack off with my fucked up hand. I can't hit it right. I can't hit it. I can't even slap her ass right. You come through. Woo, 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 woo. T-Rell's on this Adam 22 shit. They was cucking. They was cucking. What's the deal, man? T-Rell got cerebral palsy head. Cerebral palsy head. Hey, man, look, I can't call it. All I know is Keem, y'all need to shoot Keem his prize picks money so that he could buy his mama some crack. Bless Miss Ruby with a couple $100. She can go smoke some crack until her heart explodes like it did with his father. All is well there. But for sure, we're going to move off of this. I'm tired of talking about the crack baby. Crackercated merch coming soon. Crackercated.com. Remember, Keem's father wasn't dedicated. He was crackercated. Dun, 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 dun. We're smokers. I had too much fun with that topic. All right, keyboard clips time. Keyboard clips. Big gender, nigga. Dig your daddy up, bitch. Go dig your father up, ho. Smoking on that nigga pack every night, bitch. Dead daddy having ass, bitch. That's a classic. All right, I wanted to react to this. Southside Compton Chris blackball because of Tupac. Let's check it out.
About the Tupac situation?
Shit. It is what it is. You feel me? Niggas be like, we most hated, we blackballed because of that shit. But shit, I feel like if Tupac would have stayed a rapper, stayed in his lane, that wouldn't have happened. You feel me? And I'm not gonna say Baby Lane was wrong for what he did, cause shit. This is stupid. Yeah, that, you feel me? On crib. Then, as far as with the shit that you see going on now, with the news and all that, and the people going to jail behind that shit, we don't got nothing to do with that. Southside Crip, us young niggas, or Southside Crips in general, ain't got nothing to do with that police ass shit. That's nothing to do with us over here. Okay. But Tupac, that's just like another nigga. You fuck with the S, that's your consequences, I guess. You feel me?
We can stop there. So again, these were some members of Southside Compton Crips apparently. They feel like their hood has been blackballed from the music industry due to Tupac's murder. If you followed the Tupac story, if you've seen any of the films or whatnot, it's alleged that Tupac was killed in retaliation to the assault on a Southside Crip member at the, help me out, is that Caesar's Palace? The casino / hotel in Vegas after the Tyson fight. Help me out. Was that Caesar's Palace or where was that? Everybody knows that iconic footage of Tupac and Death Row members spotting the gentleman from the Crips and them attacking him and kicking him. And then you see Suge Knight gets his little kicks in. Everybody remembers that. I think it's Caesar's Palace. Nonetheless, this young man is insinuating that his hood is blackballed from the business because of that murder. I have two things to say to that. One, I've always said Tupac should have stayed in a civilian's place. He wasn't a gang member. So even if he pointed out dude, I feel like Tupac shouldn't have been kicking or putting hands and feet on the actual gang member. Unless that gang member walked up to him and he was defending himself, I feel like going out your way to jump and partake in jumping a gang member when you're a civilian, especially during that time, it was suicide. It was a suicide mission. And I get you trying to be hard, and this person allegedly snatched your homie chain at the Lakewood Mall. But it's like you're surrounded by all these other gang members from Compton. Why not let them handle it? You actually going to do it is what I feel cost him his life. But rest in peace, Tupac. Secondly, the blackball shit really don't work. We don't allow women beaters to, no. Don't ask about the woman beater who was proven to be a woman beater. Don't ask, no. That person can keep potting in their car. I'm not potting with them. But back to what I was saying here. The blackball shit, you gotta miss me with that, because if a rapper from Southside Compton Crip came out with a catchy song or a song that, caught some buzz, blew up on social media out here, a label would come out and sign him. A label wouldn't be like, oh, your hood is the hood that allegedly killed Tupac, 30 years ago, so we're not going to sign this artist. That's not true. If a talented artist made some catchy records or a really dope mixtape that started to get some virality, buzz, and momentum and engagement on the timeline, a record label would come out here and sign them. A DJ would throw the record in mix show, play it once or twice a week on LA radio. It would be played in the clubs when it's LA party nights. It would be played at events. I don't believe in the whole, Southside Compton Crips are blackballed because of something that happened 30 years ago. Now, if they might have been blackballed back then, pre-internet, they might have been blackballed in the late 90s, early 2000s because of what happened. No executive probably wanted to sign them back then, so maybe this is something they're hearing secondhand from a big homie that was around back then or something like that. But as far as in this internet streaming era, I think a label exec could care less about whether or not your hood is responsible for the murder of Tupac. I think they care about the clicks, the engagements, the views, the turnover rates, the analytics. It was MGM Grand. Okay, not Caesar Palace. It was MGM Grand. That was the hotel. But y'all know what I was talking about. Y'all know the incident I'm talking about. Timestamps. Anywho, shout out to these gentlemen though, but I think that's a lazy cop-out. Go make a dope record and keep making dope records after that. Put out a dope project, step your game up, come up with some creative rollouts, throw events, perform where you can, when you can, do hanging mic performances. There's too many platforms. It's too much accessibility out here in LA. You LA rappers kill me with all this. Oh, we blackball, we this. They don't fuck with us because of this. They don't fuck with the Southside Compton Crip rappers because Tupac got murdered in 1996, 30 years ago, literally 30 years ago. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. No, I understand Tupac was only like 25 when he passed, so his emotions weren't in check. Because I made stupid decisions at 25. I understand it. But, I mean, those stupid decisions end up getting him killed. Like I said, you're not the gang member. You're surrounded by gang members. So why not let them beat up the dude that snatched the chain? The nigga didn't snatch the chain off your neck. He snatched it off your homie's neck. So let them handle that. Because the niggas that's with you are Pyru. So then it's just Pyru's fighting Compton Crips. That's gang shit. But when you have a civilian who's a movie star, multi-platinum award-winning artist, multi-platinum selling award-winning artist, kick on camera, kicking and punching on a reputable Compton Crip, what do you think is going to happen? I think that's what caught Tupac in his life. A lot of people say government conspiracies, Illuminati, woo-woo. No, as someone who grew up in LA, I think that nigga just got involved in some gang shit he had no business getting involved in. But rest in peace. What's next? Ray J calls out Snoop Dogg. Oh no, Desto Dub. I want to get into this. Desto Dub, I just saw this. That's what I was looking at on my phone. Desto Dub got pulled over in the Rolls Royce. Seen getting harassed by the police. Desto Dub pulled over by LAPD while driving the company's Rolls Royce after officers suspected it was stolen. Like, bro, it's literally wrapped with his logo on it. Let's check it out.
How you doing? You familiar with the brand?
What's up?
You familiar with the brand?
What brand?
That's an awful lot of cough syrup.
What about it?
Have you heard of it?
I know there's a store here. What are you asking me?
No, I'm saying, are you familiar with it?
No, that's all I know is there's a store here.
Oh yeah. How you doing? That's my brand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right there on Melrose. Y'all work over here a lot?
Yes, sir.
What was your name? How you doing?
Hello, my name's Vancia.
Have I met you before?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Okay. All right, Taylor. Look, man.
Yeah.
Just because you don't have a license on you and you don't have plates on the car, I'm just happy to step out, right? You're not arrested or anything like that, but I gotta make sure that the vehicle's not stolen or anything like that.
Bro, I'm the owner of a multi. You know this car not stolen.
I don't know that.
I know, but you saying it's a stolen
car. Plates are often stolen, right?
No, I do it because they follow me home,
Okay.
and this is a showroom
I
car.
get that, but look, man.
Well, I'm just telling you it's not stolen.
ID, but...
I'm just saying it's not stolen, though.
Okay,
Just
all
don't think that it's not stolen.
All right.
You want to run it, it's cool, but no stolen shit. Don't even think that. I got 5 of these cars.
Yeah, you definitely gotta drive with your license, man. Black man, have your driver's license. Shoot, keep it in the not even in the glove compartment. Keep it right there on the dashboard if you got to. Because if you ever get pulled over and you don't have your driver's license, they do have the right to take you out the car, cuff you, all of that. So you want to keep a driver's license just to expedite it. Now again, them thinking that he stole a purple wrap Rolls Royce with his brand's logo all over it is racist and police shit. Fuck the police, fuck LAPD type shit. But to expedite or avoid those circumstances, I would always, as a black man, I wouldn't feel comfortable getting in a car and driving without having my driver's license. I keep my driver's license in my cell phone case, so I don't have to go dig for nothing. My phone's right there. Here you go, officer. Knock on wood. You get what I'm saying? So definitely want to keep your driver's license. And you and Tam live at the same time. Shout out to Tam. Shout out to Tam. Shout out to Joe Beats. Shout out to John from Albuquerque. Shout out to you. Shout out everybody in the chat. Palm trees in the chat. Let's get our energy up. But no, shout out to Desto Dub. I've seen enough of this harassment from the police. However, keep that driver's license. Young black men, please keep your driver's license ready. Please, when you get in these cars, because if you get pulled over, it can really go left. They have the right to handcuff you. Legally, any police officer has the right to handcuff you if you do not have your driver's license handy or your identification handy, because then you could be some sort of unknown criminal, you could be an illegal immigrant, XYZ. So, please keep your driver's license handy. We were going to talk about Ray J calling out Snoop Dogg. That's what we were going to talk about.
Snoop, you my relative. I talked to Julian, I talked to Daz, I talked to Corrupt, I talked to everybody, and everybody's telling me you turned into the new Suge. I don't want to believe that, Snoop. I don't want to believe that you turned into the new Suge. I want to believe that you've given everybody what they deserved, and everything that they ever didn't get, you taking over death row was supposed to be the one to be the savior to give everybody what they needed. Word on the street is that you haven't given anybody nothing. And you became the new shit. I don't want to believe that, Snoop.
All right, so Ray J and Snoop Dogg are cousins. A lot of people don't know that. Brandy, Ray J, and Snoop Dogg are all cousins. They have ties back to Mississippi. All of their families come from Mississippi. Daz, too. Daz is also Snoop's cousin, and therefore Ray J and Brandy's cousin. All of their families originate from Mississippi. I understand what Ray J is saying. He's basically saying, word on the street is, Snoop, you're not doing the death row artist right. You guys know I've had my gripes with Snoop Dogg for how he's carrying death row as it pertains to signing or not signing new LA rappers. I talked about that a lot in the interview with Akon that's going to drop tomorrow. I asked Akon his take on it, and he had a healthy response. That we had a big dialogue on ROGs not signing and developing new artists. But what Ray J is talking about doesn't sound like he's talking about new artists. He's saying, why aren't you treating the original death row artists right with their publishing, their masters, royalties, XYZ. I think what's missing with Death Row, to speak frankly, is like Death Row wouldn't have been successful if it was just ran by Dr. Dre. Like if it's just ran by the artist, the face, it's not going to be successful. The same way Rockefeller wouldn't have been successful without Dame Dash and Kareem Biggs Burke. If Jay-Z was just running Rockefeller, it wouldn't have been what it was. Because his brain is too busy focused on music. So you got Snoop Dogg, who's still trying to put out his 50th album, still touring, still hosting all these shows, hosting the Olympics, being a brand, endorsements, doing a podcast, doing all these things creatively. He doesn't have the facilities. He doesn't have it to, in my opinion, to run the business of Death Row Records properly. He would need like a high, top-notch general manager or like vice president, dope executive vice president. He needs a Dame Dash. He needs a Suge Knight. Suge Knight handled the business. Dre, you go in the studio, handle the music. I handle the business. And that tandem, that accord is what led to the multi-million album sales and all of that. But I feel like Snoop is juggling too much. How can one man do all these different things and be there for all these different people, all these different events, all these different filmings if if he is also supposed to be responsible for Dog Pound's career and whoever else is on death row. Somebody in the chat asked me, do you consider yourself a serious journalist of rap? I think Los Angeles Times does. It's not about what I think. I think Los Angeles Times does. That's what it says. Rap blogger, rap podcast host, Dejon Paul. I think so I'll go with what this publication says. I'll go with the Los Angeles Times. It's not about if I think I'm a serious rap journalist. Los Angeles Times feels like I'm a serious rap journalist. So yeah, in conclusion on this topic, shout out to Ray J for speaking up for his people, speaking up for those death row artists who are apparently suffering or feel that they're suffering, feel like they're being done wrong. Snoop, you gotta hire some people to run death row. You got to hire presidents, executive vice presidents, head of PR, head of this, head of that. You gotta hire general managers if you want that company to run how it used to run. If it's just a vanity label, meaning just a logo and we gonna sell some death row hats, some death row shirts, slap the death row logo on some weed bags or something, and then cool, but communicate that. Be like, we're defunct, we're not looking for new artists, we're not looking to take care of our old artists, we just want to sell death row merch. And then that's that. West Coast Chili, what the fuck? You late as fuck. Construction paper is crazy. This is an actual Los Angeles Times newspaper. What are you talking about? You guys are such haters, you won't even admit that I'm featuring in Los Angeles Times, which is Googleable. And been in it twice. This was my first time in it. I've been featured in Los Angeles Times twice for my hip-hop takes. You can hate all you want, but your hating ass is watching me, bitch. You're watching me. I'm not watching you. What else are we talking about? Rihanna's home shot at. Let's talk about that. Oh no, hold on. I wanted to react to some. They dropped another episode of the T-Rell Flakko show, and I saw some really interesting headlines.
I think him and John would do very, very well on the pod.
This is the part two. This is the part two.
That's the problem with these, bro. In this, like, in this sector, don't be honest, bro. Like, bro, like, are not like real with their homies, bro. Be real. Listen, bro. If Paul would have said, "Hey, listen, bro, Keem, hey, listen, man, bro, I don't know what you expect from me, bro. Like you not, bro. I'm not choosing you over these. I'm sorry." Keem would have said, "What? All right, cool.
Yep.
Right. Cool.
That's it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right. But y'all gotta like speak around the issue of I don't got time.
I agree with Flakko on this point. I agree with Flakko. I feel like, and I always felt like, even with my situation, FMW, particularly T-Rell, Pun, AD, when it comes to Keem, they walk on eggshells. They're afraid to tell Keem the truth. They're afraid to tell Keem when he's wrong. They'll clown him, but that's it. Unless it's attached to like comedy, I've never seen them actually like sit down and be like, Keem, this isn't working out, or Keem, you need to do this right, you need to do this better, woo, woo, woo. I feel like they are too afraid to speak to Keem. Even with my situation, when I went to AD, T-Rell, and Pun and said, hey, can you tell Keem and Matt Quap to stop making gay jokes about me? They never communicated that to him, to my knowledge. So they were afraid to even tell their homies, like they walk on eggshells with him. Do y'all think Keem can beat y'all up or something? Is T-Rell and them scared of Keem? Because I'm so confused. Why are y'all afraid to tell this nigga that his podcasting is trash, that he talking drunken, stupid riddles, that he needed to stop making gay jokes about me after I said stop? Why are y'all afraid to tell this nigga things that are conducive to you doing better business? Y'all are afraid to look him in the eye and tell him this podcast is over. And you're not getting none of the Prize Picks money, bitch. Only person that get paid is Stet, because he fucking on Heather.
Nah, bro, just be for real. For me, like, hey, bro.
I'm just trying to keep it light as I can.
The grass is greener over here.
But why do we even gotta explain? We don't gotta explain.
Because y'all were co-hosts for like a year? The fuck we ain't gotta explain?
Why? We don't gotta explain that to nobody else, though. And then we never said we was stopping, and we just took a little hiatus. People take a little hiatus for a minute to figure out different things. We didn't ever say, hey.
I've never known Joe Budden podcast. I've never known Drink Champs. I've never known any of these podcasts to go months and months without recording episodes. But okay.
cancel. We never coming back. We never said that. That's what y'all saying. That's up.
Hey,
right? Fucking stuttering ass wildebeest, man. Spit that shit out.
And these now done put it in your hands because I'm your employee, right? Because I'm your employee right now. So these done put it in your hand. You now have your own damn near network outside of from the community as well. Then you could give Keem a job if you really wanted to.
I don't think he need a job. I think he's comfortable where he's at. You feel me?
AKA, I don't think that nigga's a talented podcaster. I don't want to give that nigga a job or a show. That nigga's a mid-ass podcaster. All he do is speak in folklore riddles.
He puts his focus and his attention and his full wholehearted. You know what I mean,
slick, bro.
Attention.
I was not calling Keem, bro. No.
All right, next clip. Minus the stuttering, he's not too bad.
I think him and John would do very, very well on a pod together.
John,
yes.
Shout out to John. I was at his sister's birthday party last night. He didn't pull up. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's because I was there or what, but he didn't pull up to his sister's birthday party. I can't show it on the screen. Shout out to Jay. Happy birthday. I can't put it on the screen because it was a stripper there, booty hole naked. A female stripper going crazy at the party. I threw like 21s. Shout out to the stripper. I forget her name. Wasn't Tina. It was Nina. So yeah, John wasn't at the party last night. That's interesting too. He wasn't at his sister's party last night. But I had a good time. Best barbecue chicken wings ever. I got to eat some good wings, see my good peoples, and watch a bitch shake her ass. And like I'm talking about, she had her pussy out, moose knuckle. Go watch my story. It's on my story. If it's, it should still be up. It's on my story. You'll see the strip, but I'm not gonna put it on the screen because we'll get age restricted, like what happened on Friday.
Where did John come from? Because bro, I've never heard of this name before.
So you obviously not watching this no more either. I mean, he's made a few appearances on Apollo. He's damn near there every week now. He pulls up.
Bro, I'll be real, man. Yo, Matt, I've got to like get rid of these. Matt, what are you doing, bro? You got to name John on the podcast now, bro. You just do anything with, bro. That's watered down, bro. No, these niggas are it's getting lazy now, bro. They just taking any nigga, man, off in the streets, bro.
Just make shit up for a nigga named John.
Nah.
That nigga named supposed to be. That nigga's gonna have an exciting name, bro.
Yeah, but Jonathan or something, man.
Throw a D on that motherfucker or something. Pause. Hey, yo. Flakko funny for that. Flakko funny for that one. Flakko funny for that one. Let's keep reacting. I like these clips, man. What's the name of this show? Do they have a name for Flakko and T-Rell? I guess the number 10. That's what they look like.
Flakko crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. You and Adam are identical, man. Right?
That's Sensei over there, bro. Huh? That's the Sensei. He taught me everything I know.
Nah, man.
And I stabbed him in the back.
Nah, bro.
He taught me everything I know, and I stabbed her in the back.
Bro.
Well, there are some similarities between Adam and T-Rell. They're both like narcissistic and selfish, only care about themselves. But at the same time, their work has allowed for a platform to be built and eyes. They draw eyes and ears, so there's some use for them there. The main difference between Adam and T-Rell is Adam pays. He gives the people that pull up a salary. T-Rell wants you to pull up for free unless you fuck his bitch. Once you start fucking his bitch, then you can get $80 a day. That's the main difference. Oh, and Adam's show does like $100K per episode, and T-Rell's show is lucky if it's 30 or 40.
Nah, bro. See, bro, here, right? So here's the difference between you and I feel like, so because Adam is still white, he still has some level of compassion in him to where he can't just do it all the way bad. You don't feel no sense of like compassion or sympathy for Matt Wappingham, right? Because they try to snake you and do you dirty. And the scenes don't switch now. You feel me? And now you got the power. And a podcast ain't really, you feel me, like in the same direction it was last year.
Y'all, this is what I'm listening to on the outside in is wild, bro.
Right?
I don't know, bro. I mean, that's how you feel.
Man, I'll be real, bro. When the beef started, and they could go live on Twitch and do 2,500, like off the load up, stupid. And them niggas said, fuck T-Rell, nigga.
The Twitch was
I was busy Mondays, nigga.
I would have stayed on Twitch.
I was busy Mondays, nigga. I was busy, nigga. I don't got time.
Yeah.
All right. That's no longer interesting. Let's watch It's a Cold Game. Shout out to Big Deal serving shit. It's a cold game. Keep it gangster or get put off gangsters. Serving shit. Let's check it out.
That boy Keem a sack chaser, man. He was swinging from that boy T-Rell sack. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He was holding on to the handicap sack. He was his crutches. He was inside the nigga jeans. He was helping him walk like his leg was fucked up. It's really his arm, like. You know what I'm saying? He was swinging so low. Hey, then he got kicked in his ass, man. That was a low blow. You feel me?
Bye.
But we here clowning today. We serving anybody. We're going to get to a few topics. We're going to talk about a few things. That boy Keem a sack chaser, man. He was swinging from that boy.
Man, keep it gangster or get put off gangsters, man. Serving shit. It's a cold game. He talked nothing but facts, man. That nigga Keem is a dick rider. All he do, he's known for being around popular niggas. He's not known for anything he does, any of his takes, any of his work. He can't write an article like me. He can't break down music like me. All he can do is know famous people. But let's keep watching. Big Deal gets at Keem.
Let's get to this sucker Keem, man. We're going to get him out the way, man. You know, we're going to start off with him always talking about how somebody living. I don't understand how this dude be talking how he living. Like, we never seen the inside of his house. We don't know what the refrigerator look like. We don't even know if this dude got a couch in his house. You feel me? Because y'all looking at a dude on stream, right? In a room with pictures and shit on the floor. They can't even mount the shit on the walls, man. So how could we believe anything that's going on? Like, you know, a nigga driving around in T-Rells, you know, renting T-Rells for months at a time and shit like that, man. Like,
get him!
And he got the nerves to be talking about how people is living and where they living at. You know what I'm saying? We know he living off the 91 or something, you know, out there in no man's land, you feel me? Going to the bar, getting drunk every day because he's stressed out because the girl ain't tooting it up and, you know what I'm saying? She getting oiled up and getting dressed up to go to work and, you know what I'm saying? She ain't doing it for him, but it's all good, man. And he stayed trying to come for my boy Stet. I really think Stet a punch on him, though.
That's where you lost me.
We ain't gonna do that because we ain't.
That's where you lost me, Big Deal. Da, da, da. See, I ain't no dick rider. I'm going to call it how I see it. Big Deal, you tripping on that one, brother. Stat not going to punch on nobody. You can walk up to Stat right now and slap the shit out of him. He going to start crying. He ain't got it in him. Stat's never been in a fight a day in his life. I knew that the second I watched that footages. The second I seen the footages. The ring camera footages. We have business together. That nigga voice got lighter than mine. We have business together. Nigga, Stat's a bitch. Stat would never in a million years lay a finger on any other man. He's scary, he's soft batch, and he's a coward. Big Deal, you wrong. You wrong for that take. Let's keep watching.
Promote no violence. Don't tell Keem, because you know you the new Johnny Five, man. You know what I'm saying? We seen and we heard everything that you was saying about my boy Stet and about me. You know, you was talking robberies and stuff, man. Don't be doing that.
Stat windmilling with his head down.
Robberies and who is doing what.
We have business together.
Don't never get at my folks like that, man.
T-Rell, we have business serving shit,
Gonna
man.
be playing with no names and putting our name.
All right, hold on. We got one more clip.
Then look, another thing.
The only time Keem ever touched some money was when he carried
The only
Schoolboy
time
Q's
that
bag.
boy Keem probably ever held some chili or seen some chili is when he was holding the bags for Schoolboy Q that had all the chili.
Oh shit!
He ain't never held no bags of his own with no chili.
From what?
Like,
Bags
come
from
on,
what?
Man. He
Carpentry?
over there talking, he can hear refrigerators and all that. Like, dude, the boy even got a refrigerator in his house. Have y'all ever seen this dude on Instagram or anywhere going in the refrigerator, man, getting the water out of it?
Talk.
Come on, man. Ain't nobody beefing with Keem. We just serving Keem, man.
That's all.
If you a sack chaser, if you hanging from Keem's sack right.
That part. Nobody's beefing with Keem. I just been serving the nigga for the past year and some change, and he ain't did shit about it. I just been talking about this nigga's crack whore mama, dead crackhead daddy, crack baby, crack grandbaby daughters, crack daughter-in-law bitch Lala, and he ain't did shit about it. That's not beef. We ain't got no beef. If that nigga saw me, he'd put his head down. Cause he know what it is. Dun dun dun. Dark Rainbow! He know what it do. Then disrespected this nigga 10 ways to Sunday. He ain't did shit. It's been a year. I talked about your kids, bitch. It's been a year. You still ain't did shit. You ain't no father. You ain't dedicated. How y'all buying merch, dedicated merch from a nigga that won't defend his children's honor? Make it make sense.
Right now, and them dusty sweats he got on, man, you at the wrong spot, homie. Yeah, man, you at the wrong location, man. We not doing that over here, man. That boy Keem is hurt, man. That boy T-Rell, why you doing like that?
You're fired.
Get y'all shit together, man. Start a new show, man, with that boy, man. He hurt, man. Q ain't on tour. Top Dog ain't called him to carry no bag.
Ooh. Bears in the chat or I'm gone. Dead homies. Bears in the chat or I'm gone. I want to see nothing but bears in my chat. Bears in my chat or I'm gone. We ending the stream right the fuck now. If I don't see some bears in the chat. That nigga just served Keem. He just served him, man. I didn't even have to do nothing, man. My crash out was lightweight compared to that. My crash out today was lightweight. That nigga cooked that nigga. Oh, shit, man. All right, that's enough on Keem. We can't keep bleeding him like that. We got to stall the crack baby because he going to cry. He for sure going to cry. I don't want him to go home and beat his bitch up or nothing. Take out his anger on his bitch. Or take out his anger on Lala. I don't want him to do all of that. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. This is too much. Bears in the chat. That's right. Bears in the chat or I'm gone. Bears in the chat or I'm going. All right, so there's a rapper that's going off not only on me. So this time I don't take it as personal. He's going off on me for how I reacted to Spody Face's Cypher. His name is S. Dot. He was in Spody Face's Cypher. I think I gave him an F or a D-. His performance, remember a couple weeks ago I graded the whole Cypher. He's made posts about me, but he's also making posts about Adam. I guess they reacted to it on No Jumper. He's going off. And y'all already know how I feel about people that can't take constructive criticism, so we're going to react to this. I cannot stand rappers that do ciphers and put out music and freestyles and shit. Then when you tell them how you feel about it, they get all in their feelings. That shit is weird. So yeah, we're going to react to this.
All right, look. My point of making my video, though, is so when niggas hear my name, nigga put some respect on it. On the Dead Homies. Okay, fuck it. The white boy didn't want to give me my flowers. But you niggas, any nigga I shook hand, any of that, on the Dead Homies, blood niggas know what's up, fool. Like, nigga, that was a time to give a nigga his flowers, homie. So at the end of the day, for niggas to sweep it up under the rug, make mockery about it, and all that, dead homies, nigga, what I look like to let that type of shit slide? Dead homies, fuck the white boy, nigga. Nigga, fuck the music, fuck the rapper, nigga. I don't care about being a rapper, nigga. I made my name in the streets before this rap.
That's the problem. You just summed it up right there. If you don't give a fuck about being a rapper, why are you doing a cypher with Young and Hefe, King Twy, Princess Tati, and Spotify? Why are you doing the Crip verse Blood rappers if you don't care about being a rapper? If you don't want people to think your rap verse was nice? Because I guess they went on No Jumper, reacted to it, and nobody really fucked with it except for Lush. We all know Lush Glazes. Shout out to Lush. Even when I did my reaction, he made like 3-4 posts about it. I'm gonna go to that next. Let's finish this.
Nigga, it's somebody that know me from every hood, guaranteed. Nigga, if a nigga don't know me,
can you do shows past Arizona? Can you do shows out here in LA? Can all them people from different hoods, are they willing to pay $20, $30 to see you perform? Okay, we get it. You popular in the streets. Are you popular for your music?
He ain't gangbanging right, nigga. Said, nigga. So, nigga, hear my name. Don't laugh after my name, nigga. Dead homies, don't laugh after my name.
So he's in his feelings about how they reviewed his music. He made this post too.
Hey, on the real though, look, I'm sitting here rewatching the little Crips versus Blood shit on No Jumper, how they did their little reaction video, right? And niggas laughed a little too hard for me. I ain't gonna even lie. The way niggas laugh, like nigga, y'all ain't gotta know me on No Jumper, on the Dead Homies, but niggas know me in the streets, nigga. It's niggas from 40s that know me. It's niggas from 8 Trays that know me. So, for y'all to get on there and let that white boy play me like don't nobody know me, on the Dead Homies and niggas laugh and key and make mockery of it, I ain't feeling it. Cause Dead Homies, I really rap. You niggas trying to rap and trying to see what y'all can do and trying to see if people like y'all shit. On the Dead Homies, Young and Hefe, you laughed a little too hard for you to take 20 takes, nigga. We had to pay an extra 2 hours for you to get your verse off.
Oh,
nigga,
shit.
Spotty Face, you took 10 takes. Like, nigga, I took 2 takes and y'all sent it.
And Spotty Face had the worst verse on the cypher. It was his cypher, and shout out to him for doing something positive, but Spotty Face had the worst verse.
And audio, I didn't even know niggas was sitting.
So yeah, S-Dot got his grievances. His paragraph says, you guys can't see it because I'm right there. It says, niggas laugh too hard for me on that No Jumper bullshit show. Spotty Face embrace me in person and on camera is way different. I see. Young and Hefe, you not fuck with me when it comes to this music shit, so you should have saved your laugh. We know the truth, and even Munchie, the mayor, know what with my name in the streets. Niggas better find something safe to play with. This guy's in his feelings. I'm going to show you what he posted about me.
Matter of fact, I tell my bitch to bag up the sack, to bag up the lack, to put the gun back in the staff, and back to the cash, cause man, book was making me mad, the fate that I had. Wake up and get right to the bag, your bitches come last, so I just get rid of them fast, a criminal swag, where these niggas bitches get snatched, a critical cap, I give her game, they giving her back, offended by that, get down when you niggas get mad, you niggas is trash, introduce your body to bags, on game, Chris on the fit.
All right, hold on. That was S-Dot. I wrote down his flow is typical delivery upon an intro. Didn't like how he started his verse. His flow is repetitive as fuck, as is his cadence. He stumbled on the TV off bar. Mamas be sad, homies be sad. Like he stumbled on that one. He fucked up at the end too many times. It got cringe. He like kept fucking up. He needed to rehearse his verse or do that. He should have asked for a reshoot. He should have asked to film his part again. So F, too many stumbles, and his verse should have been shorter. I would have, because he kept saying the same shit over and over. Somebody said he needs to apply to Amazon. It's crazy. Yeah, he's going to get an F from me. And I think it's going to end with Spotty Face. All right, so that was my review. He clipped it and posted it. Again, you guys can't see what he wrote. It said, it only motivate me to know when niggas ain't listening. I don't mind an Amazon job, but to say I'm saying the same thing was comedy good looking, though. It's like, no, your cadence was the same. It just all meshed together. Nothing was distinctive. Nothing really stood out. That wasn't a good verse. Am I tripping, chat? Was that a good verse, what you just heard from him? I get why he's getting clowned on No Jumper. The only person to say they like your verse so far is Lush. And Lush Glazes. So, yeah, we not all lying to you. And for you to get at Spotty Face, even though Spotty Face didn't have the best verse, for you to get at Spotty Face and Young and Hefe because we don't like your verse, is crazy as well. But it is what it is. Shout out to S. Dot from the block. La Russell versus Billboard. I just sent myself this. Here we go.
I sold 30,000 albums independently within my community. We was really excited because with 30,000 albums, you know, we were supposed to chart, and I would have been like top 5 albums in, and I was like, man, we did it. And I get a call from a company called Luminate. Luminate works with Billboard. They decide who charts and how it goes, you know. We like, man, we sold 30,000 units. And they come back and they say, none of your units count. All that hard work you did, it's for you and your community to enjoy, but it don't count for what we do. And we like, well, why? And they said, well, you called some of your fans that bought albums, you did pop-up shows, you did live streams, and you set a goal and said you was gonna sell this much. That's incentivizing them to support you. And I said, so marketing and promoting. At first it was bothering me because it's like, man, you know, like we grind. What you talking about? Like we really did. I broke records. I sold out for 20,000, 18,000, 11. What y'all talking about? Publicly, we the first people who ever made album sales transparent. You seen every sale live. Nobody, no other artist, the industry don't do it. And they said, nah, that don't count here. They game, they rules.
All right, I'm going to stop it there. One, salute to Russell. His hustle, his business acumen is up to par. It's excellent, actually. It's impressive. And congratulations on moving 30,000 units. I just wish that Russell was making headlines for having like records that people like, music that people like. It's always the business acumen and the hustle that gets conversed about. It's never really like, oh, did you hear that new Russell song? I love it. If anything, lately, after Lil Wayne takes, it's been people clipping up his music and showing how bad it is to them, in their opinion. But nonetheless, to what he actually saying, Billboard has their rules and stipulations. We've seen them get Travis Scott out the paint for doing the bundles. They let him do it one last time. Then after that, they removed bundles. I believe there was an issue with Nicki Minaj's album at one point where she was doing like, when you buy the album, if you buy a ticket to the tour, you also get the album. If you buy a t-shirt, you also get the album. They're not counting that. So they fluctuate their rules and they update their rules as they go. It's their chart, it's their system. And, you know, you have to play by their rules if you want to chart high. So basically saying he sold 30,000 in 1 week. He should have been in the top 5 on the hip-hop albums chart. And they're saying, no, you're not getting that because of how you incentivized the album purchases. It low-key gave bundle packages, and they've banned bundle packaging from Billboard, counting towards Billboard sales. And if you're saying, oh, if you buy a La Russell album, you get a ticket to a La Russell show, you get a FaceTime from La Russell, you get any incentive, that to them that falls in line with a bundle. They can't tell Travis Scott, Nicki Minaj, or these mega artists, no, we're not going to accept your sales if it comes with a bundle, but then let you lightweight bundle just because they're not getting everything at once. If you say, oh, if you go stream the La Russell album, or if you go buy the La Russell album, I'll FaceTime you, or you get a ticket to my show, or when I come to your city, you get to come to the pop-up and get a meet and greet. That's a bundle. It's decompartmentalized, but it's still a bundle. So I do understand both sides. But shoot, if you move 30,000 units and you own all your masters, you still made the money. So you just not on the Billboard chart. If you want to be on the Billboard chart, go put out a single that charts. And there's that. All right, y'all, we almost done. I'm going to save... Do I want to say this? I think I might want to save this with Tam. I was supposed to talk about this on Saturday, but I was like, oh, I don't want to sit here and talk about this. This is about rappers without classic albums and XYZ. I might talk about this with Tam. Let's go to Live Mixtape Founder Speaks Out. Let's talk about that. I'm going to save that tweet with Tam. We did tweet it today with Tam's guacamole. Me and Tam's guacamole back and forth. Let's pretend like that was tweeted a week. Pesh, a co-founder from Live Mixtape, says you get $13,000 for every 1 million streams on their platform. That's twice as much as Spotify and Apple. Let's check it out.
3 million stream on Apple?
Yeah, you get about, I think it's like 4,000 or 5,000. You know, Spotify's like 5, 6K, think like that. Tidal 7, 8, maybe higher. YouTube is I think like 3,500 or 4,000. Our streams per million, live mixtapes, we pay out $13,000 per stream. Yeah. And we still pay you from the other DSPs as well. So it's not like you're only getting a paycheck from us. You're getting a paycheck from us and them. So you're only increasing your revenue, not decreasing it.
How is Live Mixtape so much higher than everybody else? Can you break that down for us?
We have our own monetization system, just like how Apple, Spotify, and the DSPs do. But what I can say is we're our own platform.
Every million stream on.
All right, so if you're looking to get some recoupment, if you're looking to earn more money off your music, I would suggest you go upload with Live Mixtapes, do some more research on it, to see if the terms are in your favor. But if not, or if so, Live Mixtapes in the move. Growing up or in high school, Live Mixtapes was that site. You download your Jeezy mixtape. A lot of rappers from the South was doing exclusives with them. I knew Joey from Live Mixtapes and Pesh. I worked with both of them when I was doing PR and management in high school. I had their direct numbers, their emails, could show correspondence with those gentlemen while I was in high school. Cool dudes, real cool dudes. They'll give you a mixtape deal. If they knew you had a fan base, they'll front you a couple $1,000s and let you put your mixtape on the front of the livemixtapes.com, and you could have a banner. Like they were really tastemakers and curators of the culture with that Live Mixtapes movement. You guys have been saying this person is gonna catch me for well over a year. It's not gonna happen, man. And more importantly, I'm not running. So keep talking shit in my chat. I can't wait for you to go get a job or do something with your life. And stop watching me sit in my office, bitch. All right, we're gonna close out with. Well, I'm gonna close out reacting to some more keyboard clips things, some more big deal takes. But I wanted to get you guys' opinion on the first LA rap single ever. That's right, I came across the first LA rap single ever, released in 1981. Rappers Rap. The Gigolo Rap by Disco Daddy and Captain Rap. These are LA rappers. These are the first professional LA rappers. I want you to see where LA rap comes from. Now understand where all this left cheek, right cheek shit is coming from. Let's check it out.
Everybody, don't you know it's time to party? Everybody, I get you thinking it's time to party. Oh, who's this, y'all? Oh, who's that? I said it's Disco Daddy and Captain Rap. We're just two bad brothers, and that's a fact. We got us one fantastic act. We're gonna take it to the winners, gonna take it to the wall, gonna rock those sweat, roll down your jaw. It's Disco Daddy and Captain Rap, steady sock and soul, rapping back to back. We also known as a terrible two. We got a brand new dance that'll keep you cool. From east to west, you know we make it all right. I'm calling all the party people, it's time to throw down. Set everybody up on your toes. It's a funky new dance called a gigolo. And if you don't know how to do it, and you wanna know how, then the boogie Captain Rap is gonna show you right now. Everybody in the house, are you ready to rock to a rap that's sizzling hot? I'm the C-A-P, the T-A-N, with a rap so sweet, run and tell your friends. I'm one of a kind, I'm the genuine. Say the lone run brother, leave the others behind. i I'm a silver tongue rap with the cold MC, the man on the mic who holds the key. I get the people in the house all on the floor, make it shake it and I break it like I never before. So let's take this groove right to the south. You got to get on up, you can get on down, but you know by now that
All right. So now, that was the Gigolo Rap by Disco Daddy and Captain Rap, the first professional LA rappers to release a LA rap single. All 32 say he could do a line to that. That's crazy. I get why LA rap is how it's sounding now with the left cheek, right cheek, toot it up, shake it fast, bend it over. I be yelling out gang gang, Yeah, shit. I get it now. We going back to our roots. This is how LA rap started with the dance sound. Obviously, they were rapping over Rick James. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Boom, 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 boom. But if you do your research, even Ice-T, way before Ron Pays in 87, in the early 80s, Ice-T was rapping over electro beats. Early LA hip-hop was party dance music. So that's why that's embedded in our DNA, and I understand it. I just wish it wasn't so repetitive, redundant, and so fucking simple. Like, to the left, she get it. To the right, she get it. Like, I ran into Dej Dollar's brother at the bowling alley last night. I went to the bowling alley with my creative director for her birthday, and in the lane next to us, the guy walks up to me. He like, hey, what's the deal? Ooh, I'm Dej Dollar's brother. And then he started rapping her song, and his bitch started dancing to it. It was funny. This when Dre was still wearing sequins. Yeah, this is before World Class Wrecking Crew. This is a couple years before that. But yeah, World Class Wrecking Crew, Turn Off the Lights. That was a part of that dance craze wave of LA rap. So that's our roots. So I get why you have the Mark Nasties, the Chef Boys, the Little Vedas, the 310 Babies. You have these artists that are obsessed with making dance records because that's in our DNA. So I can't wait to post that on the timeline and get everyone's opinion on how LA rap started from that. This is our first single. This is our version of Sugar Hill Gang Rapper's Delight. All right, so I'm going to end this show just reacting to stuff on Keyboard Clips. I'm going to save my tweet of the week for when I'm with Tam on Wednesday. I'm going to give y'all a few more minutes. If you got any questions, send in a super chat and I will answer it. $5 super chat. If not, y'all just going to sit here and vibe with me as I react to some of these clips.
Mac Wop gonna get a DP whenever he go back to the Mob Pa rules. He ain't been over there in over 30-some years. They don't even know that nigga no more. If he hit the block right now, they gonna be looking at him crazy.
Mac Wop bitch can't have kids. Her pussy's broke. Her pussy's sterile. Mac Wop 40 and don't have no children. He's either gay or his bitch pussy don't work. She's half a woman. She's not a real woman. That's why he be flying over there to Thailand, putting his dick in lady boys' booties over there in China and Thailand and shit with his gay ass. Tranny porn on Twitter watching ass. Let's keep going though.
He might have to call one of his homies up, or he might have to call a nigga that's stuck on the block to go walk around with him, man. Let's just get to that, man. You know? I can still go to my section, man, you know? So, hey. Tell him to go do an IRL in his section, man. We want to see him go live in his section and go walk around, ride a bike, go get a bag of chips or something, man, out the store, you know? But, we just taking it easy, man. We just cooling. Mac Wop gonna get a DP whenever he go back to the Mob Pa rules. He ain't been over there in over 30-some years. They don't even know that nigga no more. If he hit the block right now, they gonna be looking at him crazy. He might have to call one of his homies up.
Shout out to Popeyes. That's my emergency Popeyes box I keep underneath the table when I get lightheaded. No, this is Popeye. A little wingette. This little wingette. Something light. All right, let's keep reacting to something else. Palm trees in the chat, man. Palm trees in the chat. What didn't we watch? Oh, Flakko speak about the Ace Boys cutting Pun water off before him. Happy birthday, Pun.
Yo, listen, man. Yo, look, bro. Pun gotta be called like the water shut offer, bro.
Oh, my
Pun shut
God.
niggas water off and don't give a about nothing, bro.
Oh, man.
Nigga, bro, Keem water got shut off. The Ace Girls water got shut off, which I'll be real, I feel like that's a mistake, because the Ace Girls show to me was a unique.
Yeah.
Right? That's the first show. Now, I'll be real, which is why I kind of have to give credit to the Ace Boys, because they cut the water off before their water got cut off.
Oh, so they got out of there before they water got cut off.
You're right.
You said.
Right though, bro. And I heard their explanation, which was, man, come on, bro. That's just, man, that was.
I still don't even know the explanation.
I heard their explanation.
What was the explanation?
That shit was.
What was the explanation?
Man, life just got ahead of us, man. We just busy, man. We just kind of, man, listen, man, like we tried for like a year or two, but we got to get back to our stuff. And why I say is because those are some genuine niggas, right? So y'all got time to do a podcast with all of y'all without fun, but don't got time to do a podcast with fun.
Yeah, I agree. I always thought that's another thing about FMW. Niggas just so fake. Nobody ever wants to just say the real. That's why they couldn't handle me, because I just call it how I see it and I say the real. The Ace Boys I didn't like how they were so fake and phony with the situation. Just say you beefing with your homie. Just say you beefing with your homie over super chats or over payment or over splits or over whatever. The whole, we too busy to pull up, but then y'all still pulling up to Rio's house. So you got time to pull up to Rio's house and do a podcast once or twice a week, but you don't have time to go to this studio, the Ace Boy studio, whatnot, Legendary Studios or whatever it's called, and do content there. That doesn't make any sense. And it's like you're talking to people like they're stupid. That's one of the main things I don't like about FMW is like they lack transparency. They don't know how to just say it for what it is. The same thing with the What Could Go Wrong being canceled. They don't know how to just say, yeah, What Could Go Wrong is canceled. We're not doing it anymore. We're not feeling it. Oh, we got kids. We too busy. But you got time to do a podcast with Flakko. You're not too busy. Pun got time to sit there and react to episodes of Cops and shit for hours and hours. You're not too busy. You just don't want to do it. Be honest. Be transparent. Be transparent. 7, what's the deal? Finally, you here. Finally, you are here. There's somebody having like a mental psychotic break in my chat. Could we time them out? They're having like a psychotic break. I don't know what they're talking about. But yeah, where are we at? Mental health is important, you guys. I really don't like mentally ill people. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine. It's kind of irresponsible and inconsiderate to have mental problems and let other people know about it. But I think it's disgusting and animal-like behavior, but whatever. Let's react to a couple more before I get out of here. What else we got? Flakko says Macwap came crawling back to back.
I think him and John would do very, very well on a pod together.
John?
Yes.
Where did John come from? Because, bro, I've never heard of
I watched this one. We watched this one already. Okay, let me find one we haven't watched. I actually have to DM myself. It's a new one. We're going to close with one more. There's one more I want to watch. Palm Trees in the chat. Shout out to everybody who been rocking with me this whole time. I did a stream Friday. I did a stream Saturday. I did a stream Sunday. I'm doing a stream Monday. I don't have to stand outside on a corner like a tamale lady outside a Marathon Burger on somebody's sidewalk and record content from my iPhone. I have a place of business where I can come, open the door, make content, interview Akon, interview Big Sad, have Tam pull up. You get what I'm saying? So like I was saying earlier, I'm not going back and forth with any content creators that don't have their own space, physical space, brick and mortar, where they can make content. If you make content on the sidewalk, you tamale lady edition. You a Lotus lady edition with it. You the fruit lady on the corner with the tahini on the fruit, chopping up the melons and shit. That's what you are. If you standing outside making content off of an iPhone, go sell them tamales, hustle up some bread, and get you an office space, get you a podcast studio, get you some brick and mortar. Also, if you don't have hosts working for you the way I have, the lovely, beautiful, sensational Tam every Wednesday, DJ Artistic just locked in for Mondays. He'll be here next. He's busy. He's out of town right now, but he'll be here next Monday on the 16th. If you don't have hosts working for you, you're really not on my level. You're really not on my level. I've been told y'all. I don't care what the employee got to say. You're not on my level if you don't have hosts working for you, if you don't have a physical spot, brick and mortar. Back on Fig got a physical spot. No Jumper got a physical space. A Dan LA has a physical space. If you don't have a physical space, you tamale lady edition outside on the street. If you don't have sponsors, If you don't have sponsors, if you can't show proof that companies are paying you to promote their brand, you're not on my level. Because I can show proof of King Paul and PayPaling that money over. I can show proof of Cali Plug telling me, pull up, we got some cash for you, we're going to put it in your hand. If you don't have proof of brands paying you, I can show proof of Nero Cash Apping the money over. I can show proof of major record labels sending money over for me to talk about their artists and grade their artists. So if you can't do that, if you don't have vendors and sponsors, you're not on my level. You're just standing outside a Marathon Burger talking to your iPhone to 30 people. That's all that is. Tamale Lady, man. Full Tamale Lady edition, man. I'm not talking about the woman beater. I'm not talking about the woman beater who made content. That person don't make content off their iPhone, so you're not tapped in. The woman beater sits in his car and makes content off of his Android. I'm talking about the Tamale Lady who was standing outside a Marathon Burger on the sidewalk begging for nickels, talking to an iPhone because they don't have a physical space to do content. That's who I'm talking about. Tamale! 7 is a fool. Tamales! That's what I refer to that person as, man. You don't get no back and forth from me. You don't get no back and forth from me until you get an office space or a podcast studio, not no peer space. Yo, shit, I want to see you be able to stream there any time of day, whenever you want to. I want to see other people using your set. So until you got your own office space or podcast studio, until you got sponsors, until you got hosts working for you, shut the fuck up talking to me. I told y'all from day one, I don't give a fuck what an employee got to say. Or an ex-disgruntled employee at that. I don't give a fuck what a disgruntled employee got to say. Lead me to the boss. I beef with bosses. I beef with T-Rell. I beef with Adam. I beef with bosses because we all bosses. We all walk into a building every day. Our shit. I beef with bosses. I don't beef with tamale ladies that stand outside and make content off their iPhones. Bosses. Get them panhandlers out of here. Panhandling the 30 people on the line standing outside in the fucking cold like some fucking prostitute. I used you, bitch. I pimped you out. I used you. I talked to you like you was a hoe week after week. I talked to you like you was a bitch. When I said jump, you said how high, hoe. And it's on camera. You got bitched out by a black man, hoe. You got emasculated by a black man, bitch. Remember that. And it's on camera. I got you, bitch. Go sell them tamales. Dun, dun, dun. Dark Rainbow! We're going to end the stream on that end. Make sure you hit that like button. Sub up if you aren't subbed up. Tomorrow, the interview with Akon and the gang is dropping. I interviewed Akon last week back there. Had a videographer come out. It won't be stream style like this. I have a professional videographer come out. We did the interview. It will be out tomorrow morning. Akon and the gang. We talked about how his record Locked Up came about, his album run, his features run. We talked about House Phones, Bad Take on Nate Dogg only being a regional artist. We talked about how all the OGs don't want to sign new West Coast artists, but Akon came out here and signed some West Coast artists, Akon and the gang. It was a dope, great interview. That'll drop tomorrow. I'll be back here Wednesday with Tam. I'm doing a music review Friday. Go to rapreportcards.com. I'll be here doing a music review. Should have a special guest or two come help me grade some artists. Shout out to Nero for the Cash App. And yeah, we out of here. Palm trees in the chat. 7, I love you. Reg Dog, salute. Stoners Committee, all love. Shout out to everybody who tapped